Welcome back, everybody.
Hey, we're back.
Hope y'all had a great weekend, and I hope y'all are doing well.
Yes.
Oh, I was trying to share the fucking thing, but I should do this like post shit.
Post shit. That's what the S and PS stands for. Is shit.
Shit. Yeah.
Post shit.
Postscript. Post shit. All right, baby. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna share this, and then we'll be good to go. Fuck. Never mind. I'm not. I just lied to you.
I give up.
Yeah. That's about as far as my help. Oh, there it goes. Nope. How you doing, man?
I'm tolerable.
Yeah, I feel...
I suppose I have $137 in my bank account to last me until Friday, so that's fun.
I don't even know what money is anymore.
I wish I didn't.
I'm going to find out real soon about the federal government.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
other than that-
I'm in the same boat as
Yeah.
you are.
It's tax season.
You know, tax this dick or whatever.
Taxes are due
whatever
tomorrow.
Benjamin Franklin said.
Oh my god. I was just trying to share.
I'm pretty sure that's an accurate quote.
Yeah.
Benjamin Franklin said, "Tax this dick."
Yeah, I'm going to piss on Woodrow Wilson's grave for fucking coming up with income tax.
It's the worst.
Like, I've been trying to figure out what it's good for, and
I saw root read, not for you.
absolutely nothing. War had it figured out. But they were talking about war. I'm talking about Woodrow Wilson.
But
I don't know, same shit.
It applies.
Yeah.
That call bullshit, right?
Yeah. If
We'll
it's
call a spade a spade.
well, if it all fits in the same fucking bucket, it's shit. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You put a lot of shit in a bucket.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
You went fishing this weekend and fucking ripped some lips.
no, my daughter did. She's a fucking assassin.
Oh, okay.
We got her like lined out. We went fishing Saturday at Big Cypress Lake, and went with my stepdaddy, and took my son and my daughter Carrington. Karis doesn't like boats. She's like, I'm not getting out there. I get it. So I was
That's
like,
good.
yeah, stay with your grandma and spend time with her. So we got out there and we started my kids had a fish pole, I had a fish pole, stepdad had a fishing pole, and then like a backup fish pole. Trying
Just
to get
in
as
case.
many lines, getting as many lines out there as we could. So like half the time I'm setting hooks for Cash, letting him reel it in, and Carrington like every cast, ripping them, bringing them in the boat.
That's nuts, dude.
I bet she caught over 25 herself. We caught 52 altogether.
That's impressive.
We have so much meat. I mean, he's like, my stepdad was like, yeah, every time I go fishing, I try to catch 50. And I was like, God, how long does that take? He's like, sometimes an hour.
Yeah.
Sometimes 4.
All day.
Yeah. Took us 4 hours.
It's not bad, though.
I got fucking sunburnt. But I wore bibbed overalls because I'm a fucking piece of shit. But like, we had a blast. And then we went home and I cooked some of the fish for them that night. And they're like, this is the best. And the Carringtons, she sold. She's going to fish for the rest of her life.
That's great.
So, yeah, that was a really fun day just to follow it up with a real bad day. That's just how life is, though. That's life.
Set you up just to knock you down.
Yeah, that's how it works. I
didn't do much of anything this weekend. Had the kids. Did some yard work. Hung out. That was it. Low key.
I think that's the best.
I had to because I couldn't afford to do anything else.
Yeah,
It's great.
Fuck it. That's how it's about to be around me. It's like, we're going to build sandcastles in the front yard. Like, we ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
So,
It's fine.
You'll figure it out. I just get pissed off. I get real pissed off thinking about, like, if you do everything to the best of your ability, you fucking work hard and, like, you learn to trade.
Right.
That, because you have to learn a trade because it pays better than, flipping hamburgers or waiting tables, which that's fine if you do that.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, if you figured something out.
But you've invested enough of your life into this thing to this point in time.
Yeah.
You should be at least, I'm not going to say rewarded for it, but
right.
You should at least fucking break even.
Yes. Yeah.
That's it.
But then there's other variables, like I mean, I understand there's some people that just can't work. Like, I get it. So they need a system established for them to live their life.
And that's okay.
But I also know there's motherfuckers.
Take advantage of the system.
They like, I know how to get this system to work in my favor. So they're riding around in new things. They're not worried about their bills. Their fucking freezer's full. And they probably woke up at 10:30 this morning and be like, God, I'm going to sleep for another hour.
Yeah. I've got such a long day ahead of me.
That's a long day of
scrolling the internet.
God, I don't know. It's just, it's so disheartening because, like, I try my best in everything, and it seems like the fucking better I go, it's like the creator or the fucking God or whatever you want to call him.
Right.
He just like boom, 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 down a couple of pegs. I'm just a real bitchy mood.
No, I see. I get that. I saw a meme that was very relative to that. It's like, you know, they say God always gives his hardest battles to his strongest warriors. I didn't sign up for that shit. I didn't go into the draft.
Yes, I didn't fucking sign up for none of this. I just want to break even.
Yeah.
Or
maybe a little bit better, but not a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not asking for much.
I just said all this to let you know, like, Truck Beers has a Cash App. It's just search up the word
and
Truck Beers.
If you would like to help us pay our taxes,
if you
fantastic.
would like to provide services to the guys that bring you entertainment, like, fuck.
Will you hand me a beer, please, sir?
Yeah, man, what you want?
I don't care. Whatever you grab.
Am I yellow bud?
No. If I'm going to drink those, I got to only drink those or it does funny things to my tummy.
Makes
me poop.
I don't know. But it's just... Yesterday I sat around in my underwear after I brought my kids back. I was supposed to go on like a midday date. Like, that was the plan. I was supposed to go Saturday, but my kids wanted to stay with me all day Saturday. And I was like, okay, cool. And I told this chick, I was like, hey, I have my kids this weekend. I was like, I know we had something established, but you have to understand if they choose I got to go with them. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. I completely understand. We talked like all day Sunday or Saturday. I'm like, I'm catching these fish. And Saturday night, I'm like, no, I'm cooking these fish. And then we text till like midnight.
Yeah.
And then I get up in the morning. I was like, hey, I think I'm taking my kids to their mom's pretty soon. What time do you want to meet up? She goes, I don't know. And that is the last I heard from her. I don't know. That just fucking set me off. I was like, fun, I'll go fucking figure out my tax situation. And I did that.
Got
I was
worse.
like, God damn it.
Shouldn't have done that.
I don't know, man.
That's, yeah, that's brutal.
And I tried everything. I started trying to move shit around.
Yeah, I did that too.
And it got worse, actually. And I was like, ooh, fuck.
delete, backspace.
Yeah. Apparently child support's not a tax write-off.
And luckily it's not claimable or deductible. So
yeah.
It's a neutral thing.
Yeah.
It's like pre-tax income is what they consider it like that.
Yeah, but it's my income going
correct.
somewhere.
It's already been taxed.
Yes, it's yeah.
And then it's given away.
I don't know. Then I started Googling shit like, when's Trump going to take away the income tax? And like, that's another 4-year step plan. Like, fuck, we're screwed. We're done. We're cooked.
Yeah. It's a bitch, man. And I know they do, like, I've got to delve into the payment plan scenario. Like, you can pay it off in 6 months. I was like, fuck, I can't pay it off in 6 months. You'd be lucky if I pay it off before taxes are due next year.
So you can pay it off at like a allotted time, like a year. But you face penalties, and I've looked into all this.
You have to pay interest on it.
Pay interest.
So you're charging me interest on a loan that I gave you from my own paycheck.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yep. Welcome to Trump's America.
Fuck, that's Hoover's America.
Yeah, that's yes. I think what I'm gonna like. This is so much information for y'all to even. I'm sorry. Someone comment something.
Yeah, we got a classic from Chili Cheese Swag, which is a great handle, by the way.
Chili Cheese Swag.
Yeah.
Cool. So I think I'm going to go to the bank and be like, what up, bank? You want to fucking throw out me some money? I'd rather pay the bank back than...
It's a lower interest rate, too, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I just need a fucking second to breathe. That's
Yeah.
all I need. Like, I did everything I needed to do. Like, I seriously, like 45 minutes to an hour, I would just sit in front of the fucking laptop going,
This can't be happening. This is not okay.
I was like, I did everything right.
Yeah.
Well,
This is the first time I've filed my taxes as a
single
single human since I was
18.
21.
So I did it all the way up to like 22. Then I got married. All right. But I worked in the oil field. I was making a lot of money, but I had them take out
Extra.
like on my income tax. I was like, take out what you need to take out. And the lady that worked in the office is like, I can figure this out for you. And she like told me what to check and not write in.
Nice.
So like income tax time came, I broke even or got $100. It wasn't like,
No, I'd be perfectly happy with not owing them more money than I've already given them.
I don't care about the refund. I just don't want to owe any. Like, I'm such a fucking psychopath. Like, I don't like owing people shit.
No, it's terrible.
Like, I lose sleep over that shit. I don't know what it is. It's some kind of weird poverty, Great Depression mindset.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Well, no, it's that old school, like, don't borrow money from somebody unless you intend to pay them back.
yeah, yeah,
And, like, borrowing money from somebody is the last option.
yeah.
So when you have to do it, you take that shit seriously. And this is not the same scenario because we didn't borrow money from a motherfucker.
No, this is our money that they said we made too much of.
Yeah, you didn't give me enough of the money you made. I need more of your money that you made.
Hey, you worked your ass off. We're going to fucking take some of it and we're going to look at it at the end of the year. Like, we're going to look back at it.
Yeah.
Huh. Isn't that weird? You didn't give us enough.
Right.
Yeah.
I gave you how much you told me you were going to take.
Hold on. Let me wipe the spit off of it because we're going in dry. Mm-hmm. That's what it feels like to me.
That's exactly what it is.
God damn it. Our forefathers went to...
Tax this dick. That's what they said.
That's where I'm at right now, man. Yeah. I get it now. I get it. And I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Because like comes to mind.
Like I'm thinking like Granby, Colorado kind of level shit. Like I'm thinking like, what can I weld up together that will make something cool?
Yeah.
I'm going...
Like, can I burn 2 or 3 weekends in a row to make enough money to just be done with this?
Yes. Yeah. I don't know. I thought about the cartel. I love Modelo.
Yeah.
I can learn to love Coke again.
Okay.
And like,
it's a big jump.
Yeah, but like, you know, like I think I could drive a boat real fast one or two times.
Well,
you know,
I think probably you do it once, you're probably okay if you survive.
That's it.
Well,
yeah.
That little end part there.
The little if you survive.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
I can't swim good enough to get away, so it's got to get there.
Yeah, I think. Just the way life is, whatever the simulation I'm living right now.
Judging by all the airplanes and helicopters are flying out of the sky, I could fly a helicopter as good as some of these people.
Yeah. Dude, fucking wild sidebar story. Talking about all the planes falling out of the sky. My buddy James.
I have a theory.
Oh, yeah. This is not a theory. This is nothing like that. My buddy James bought a manual shear from this old man.
Oh, nice.
He's my brother. My buddy James is building a shop.
That's awesome.
Like he's buying all the shit and he's gonna have a shop. And then he's like, Matt, when you come weld for me, I was like, I don't know. Like, can you pay the money I need to make in a year? And he's like, that's up to you to get the money in here. And like, it's one of those weird like we can do it, but something's got to be checked off before I come in. Well, he bought it from a guy that's worked for Boeing since like the 60s.
Oh wow.
And he's like a fucking mechanical engineer, all this shit. And like, my buddy James asked him, he's like, what's the fuck is going on with all the airplanes? He goes, buddy, whatever's going on with those airplanes has nothing to do with me. Because I stopped designing and listening to people in 94. Everything after that's not me.
Yeah.
He's like, the people that built the first planes and shit like that for commercial airliners, he's like, those were the people you could trust.
Right.
They didn't cut corners, nothing like that.
There are no shortcuts back then.
So apparently, the way he was kind of saying is like, whatever it is now has nothing to do with what it was.
Right.
Like at one time.
Well, I mean, a lot of those planes have are still the same planes.
Yeah, but there's like, from my understanding, there has been some corners cut.
Oh, sure.
And like inspection.
It's cost cutting.
Cost cutting.
Yeah.
You can't cut costs on things that fly in the fucking...
No. We're not supposed to be in the air.
No.
That's why we have legs.
No, this is God striking us down.
Wings.
Yes. Yeah. We shouldn't be in the air. We should be making our trucks and cars faster.
Yeah, that'll be good.
We need fucking... And we need to get away from electric motors, and we need to go back to like simpler times. Carbureted American steel.
Horses.
Just fucking... No, not horses. Power. Horsepower. And they need to be loud and offensive, and it needs to be fun to drive.
Like that 87 F-150 outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking a month ago, or like 2 weeks ago, I was contemplating buying a Bronco 2. It had a 287 in it.
Nice.
Glad I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Because I...
Woo!
Fucking swinging a miss on that bullet, so that's cool. I'm just, right now, I'm super obsessed with fucking cars.
Yeah.
And like not new cars.
No.
Like I want to go back.
Something I can work on myself.
I miss my old body style Ford that I had when I was a teenager.
Never got rid of that
I should have never got rid of it. I should have kept it forever.
Fucking white step side was beautiful.
It was silver.
Sure.
It had pink and purple stripes down the side of it.
Yeah.
And it had the 5.0, but then we took like an early 90 models like supercharger off of like a Fox body.
Yeah.
And we put that as our intake.
Because it's just bolt on. It's the same.
It was the
thing.
same fucking thing, and it made a noise when you like romp down it. Couldn't afford back tires because I would smoke them out around every fucking corner. It was the greatest.
Yeah, that was a slick truck, man.
I got rid of that one. Before that, my dad. Me and him built a Ford Falcon that we had, and I fucking wanted that car to be my car forever. But then he was like, "It's too fast. Can't let you drive it. You'll kill yourself." I was like, okay. And then he sold it. I was like, oh, cool.
Joke's on you. I can kill myself walking around.
Yeah, joke's on you. I'm going to kill myself. Never mind.
On purpose.
On purpose, yeah. I don't know. The girls are getting to an age where they need a vehicle. And
better get a fucking job.
I don't know. I should like put it in there, like tell your mom to put your child support in savings.
Yeah.
That should be enough.
Yeah.
That's a bad thing to say.
How about you just get a bicycle? Yeah, so I heard a thing. Then this is probably all bullshit, but I thought it was interesting, related to the planes and shit crashing.
Yeah.
It's about pole shifting.
Because
it's kind of happening slightly.
It's happening at an alarming rate,
Yeah.
like it's actual thing.
And everything
you sent something to me about the pole shifting.
I did.
Yeah.
It was about this. It was, they say the only thing that's at the speed that it's shifting, it's not going to be a catastrophic event like it probably was in the past, potentially, where like the oceans just decided that they didn't want to be where they were at anymore.
Right.
But the issue with what's going on now is that the atmosphere is thinner.
I believe that.
So we don't have as much protection against EMPs from the sun.
Huh.
Guess what's flying up really high in the sky that relies heavily on electronics?
Airplanes.
Fucking airplanes.
Yeah. Well, that's like we've talked about it before. Like some people say that, like allegedly, we're no professionals, we're no experts, we're just fucking nerds that like cool shit sometimes. But like supposedly, in Mexico, especially in like the desert area. Like there's been a lot of supposed UFO crashing because of like magnetic pull.
Yep.
And like it fucks with their equipment.
Mm-hmm.
They hit the ground. Like the Aztec 46, like in 1946, there was a wreck in Mexico. It's very prominent.
Yep.
I say that. I just found out about this the other day. Like I've been super like getting into, like I want to be as like well versed in like UFO shit than I am with like.
There's so much to keep up with.
Yeah, I don't know what is. It's just like you have to like filter through so much bullshit.
Yep.
But then you look at some people and you're like, this guy has nothing to gain from telling what he knows. You know.
Yeah.
That fucking what's his name, Chris Bledsoe. He's like this Christian dude out of Florida, and he can sit there on the beach and call in these orbs. And like he's just a normal very devout Christian man.
Huh.
And he like thinks it's like spiritual based, but it's an anomaly out in the middle of fucking nowhere. And that's a cool thing to me. You can look it up on YouTube. It's the dopest fuck. Like, it'd be cool if we had a screen. I'd be like, it's right here.
We can do that. We just have to get another thing.
Or not. Not right now. We're gonna keep the train rolling just as it is.
It's off the rails.
Yep. I don't know. That makes a lot of sense to me about the airplanes because, like, I mean, it's just it relies heavily on a lot of different things.
Yeah, and they're all electronic or magnetic based.
Yeah.
So if you get hit with a big pulse of solar radiation that is basically an energy discharge.
I don't think people realize how close we are to just being absolutely mollywopped at the right, like, solar flare.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking ending everything.
Yeah.
Like, it will destroy power grids, cell phones, everything. And, like, it's scary how close it's like come towards us like that.
Oh, it's hit the atmosphere before. It's just we've only gotten...
Well, like you're talking about the polar...
We've only gotten baby doses of it.
So, like, the pole shifting and things like that. Name one time in your childhood you were able to see the northern lights from Texas.
Never.
Now, go back 1 year.
Yeah.
We've been able to see the northern lights a couple of times.
Yep.
That's not supposed to be.
No.
Right. Like, I always wanted to see the northern lights, and now I have sitting in my fucking backyard in my underwear, like, oh, shit, there it is.
That's cool.
It's not, like, as prominent as you see.
But you can see it.
But, like, if you go to Canada, Alaska, things like that, the Arctic North, the northern lights are bigger and brighter than they have ever been.
Yep.
That's not good.
No. I was really bummed out when I was in Norway because I didn't get to see them. But it was, like, during that time where they're not, it's like this time of year.
Yeah.
In that far north, you don't see them.
Right.
Because they're, I don't know the science behind it necessarily, but.
So from my understanding, it's like the radiation from the sun.
Yeah.
Hits the magnetic field around the earth. Like, you know, it has like this eddy kind of looking thing. Mm-hmm. It comes up to the poles.
Yep.
So that solar radiation being processed through that magnetic eddy, and that's what you get the cool...
The wavies.
Yeah, as the Inuit people say, the snake in the sky.
Ooh,
but they didn't have
really
snakes
snake.
Up there, so how did they call them snakes? I've always wondered that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
It's like, why is there a penguin at that place in Turkey?
Huh?
What's the name of the place in Turkey?
Istanbul?
No, the temple that they stopped excavating on.
Göbekli Tepe.
Yeah, they found all these.
Oh, the 3D print, like cut
carved.
out.
There's one of them that was a penguin.
I didn't know that.
Guess where penguins don't live? Fucking Turkey.
No, that shit, man. I don't know what to believe anymore. I have no idea anymore.
It's just too confusing.
It's too much. It's too much when you're just a common dude and like...
Yeah.
Like, one part of me is like, yeah, I'd love to fucking know about this shit. And another part of me is like,
I don't want to know.
The more I figure out, the less I want to be here.
Yes.
And it's fucking stupid to say, but like that's kind of how it feels sometimes.
There was another cool thing, and you might have to fact check me on this because I didn't fact check it.
I'm not going to fact check it on the air. We're just going to say like it's the truth.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to. That guy. The Chris Ramsey's podcast, the last episode that he did
with Jesse.
Yeah, the
Mitchell?
psyop dude. No,
you're talking about.
I can't remember his name, but he went way back into like. No, this wasn't that episode. This was the episode with the lawyer Sheehan on it.
Danny Sheehan.
And he was talking about all like the JFK stuff and things about like that nature. And they got on the topic of World War II.
Yeah.
And the influence that Germany and Russia had on the U.S. back then as far as like banking institutions go and money.
Oh, well, yeah.
And he's like, the U.S. never actually declared war on Germany. They declared war on Japan. They had to fight Germany because Germany was part of the Axis of Powers.
Yeah, the Axis of Evil.
Yeah.
And then we sided with Britain.
Right.
Because they were allies.
Right.
But
we never
declared war on Germany.
Germany.
No.
Because they were funding so much of our shit.
The same people that were presidents at one time are the same family that was funding both sides of the war.
Yeah.
That would be the Bushes.
There was also a thing that Eisenhower knew about Pearl Harbor before it happened.
I bet.
Which is why he shipped all the aircraft carriers out the night before, under the cover of darkness.
Yeah. I've heard things like that, and it also it makes me sick to think you had prior knowledge to something that catastrophic,
and you still let it happen.
But then he also had the greatest speech to say afterwards.
Right?
Was it Eisenhower or Roosevelt?
Roosevelt.
Yeah, Roosevelt's the one who was in the wheelchair.
Yeah,
and then
Teddy,
or was it Eleanor Franklin?
Franklin Delano,
FDR. Was it him? Teddy was before World War II.
Yeah, Teddy was a World War I guy.
Yeah.
It was the other one.
Are you going to go pee-pee again?
Yeah, I'm going to go pee-pee.
God, little boy has a big bladder.
No, other way.
Let me read these comments. Borrow money every chance you get. Money is never worth tomorrow than today. Okay. I have no... Man. I don't like borrowing money. There's nothing in me that wants to do that. I'm going to make sure I'm riding with the fucking president on Pearl Harbor. I'm going to sound like an idiot if I don't get it right.
Hey, I'm back.
Thanks, baby. Yeah, it was Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Thank you.
But that's fucked. That's fucked.
Yeah.
But also,
even if it's not true,
yeah,
the fact that theory is out there and is getting a lot of, I don't want to say support because that's not the word I'm looking for. But
you can play Monday morning quarterback on a lot of different theories.
Yeah.
It's just so let's just live in the world where that is true.
Yeah. Piece of shit.
Yeah. Hey. FDR knew, and Cheney and Bush knew about 9/11.
Yep.
And there was thousands and thousands of lives.
I don't know if Bush knew, but I feel like a lot of other people knew.
I think maybe not. I don't think Bush was in control of shit.
I don't think so either.
I think he was
like a more coherent Biden.
I think he actually got smarter after his presidency.
Yeah.
And got cooler.
Yeah.
It's
because he started smoking weed.
Yeah. The fucking coolest... Okay, this is like a side note to all this. The coolest fucking video ever made is him talking to the press. And he's like, we're not going to take anything from these terrorizers. Now watch me hit this drive. Fucking smokes it, dude. Well, that was the coolest. That was the coolest video.
That and him, the first pitch at the Yankees game after 9/11.
Yeah.
That was a cool fucking video too.
Yeah.
He smoked that motherfucker.
Yeah. I feel like Bush is like me and you, just one of the boys.
Maybe that's because he's, a Southern dude.
He's not though. He's from fucking Connecticut.
Yeah.
That's where his family comes from.
Yeah, but I think he grew up in the South.
After college. After college,
but he never left.
Right.
He got here and was like, oh yeah.
Oh, this is the shit.
This is where I want to be.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
He's one of the fucking transplants before transplanting was cool. Oh, where the fuck was I? I was in Kilgore getting gas, and a Cybertruck pulls into the gas station. Not at the pump, of course, because it's electric.
That'd been funny.
But he pulls in beside me. I was just going in and get a Dr. Pepper and something to eat.
Yeah.
And as I walk out, there's this old black guy in bibbed overalls and a dirty white t-shirt. And I walked by him. I was like, you think you're gonna see everything, or is this, it's kind of like, goddamn, what's next,
Yeah.
And he goes, and these people had a California plate and everything on this car. And I guess they were coming out with too, but that black guy, he just goes, that's the ugliest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. They need to take that shit back over to the land of fruits and nuts.
Holy shit.
I was like, holy shit! It was cool.
Spit on her tire.
I don't know. I think the Cybertrucks are kind of cool, but I would never drive one. I don't give a shit less.
No, man, they're They are the definition of overpromised and underdelivered.
And like, fuck that whole scenario about like Tesla's shit. That is the wildest thing to me. 5 years ago, Elon was like the savior of the liberals.
Yeah.
He was making like green energy cars.
Now they
like,
hate him so much.
And it takes no time. Then this tide is shifted, and they're like, that motherfucker is a fascist and all these things like that. Like maybe he is. I don't know. Like
I still think he's an alien.
I think so too. I think he is an alien, and he's always programmed to do is like sow disinformation
And fuck shit up.
and make fucking wild things. Like we're a zoo.
He's like, hey, you want me to see me catch this rocket that nobody else has done before?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah. And it's so cool. Like it's so cool now that we're seeing all this technology be made from SpaceX.
Yeah.
And you talk to some of like the engineers or hear some of the things they say, like the more the more they do and the more they learn, they're kind of saying like, how the fuck did we do this with fucking reel-to-reel computers in the 60s?
Yeah.
Like that's wild to hear. Like, how'd you figure this out when like this technology is light years ahead of what the technology you had in the 60s?
Yeah. You literally had a guy on board doing longhand math in real time to figure out your trajectory and your vectors.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Please
You've
show
got
me
a calculus major on board.
Fucking show me that in real time.
Yeah.
You have 4 dudes that are trying to fucking land in the ocean.
Not even that, just like on the
Or
moon.
taking off.
Yeah, any of that shit.
When Elon explained...
how do you figure out your telemetry? Well, see, I've got an abacus and a sundial.
Yeah.
A pencil, a number 2 pencil, and some graph paper.
I've got fucking hope and faith.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Basically.
Tie me up to the fucking strongest rocket.
Yeah.
I'll be in
Strap
this...
me to a bomb.
Basically.
And yeehaw.
Shout out Challenger.
Ugh.
That was rough.
Yeah.
My mom... So, Columbia happened when I was 14. Sunday morning, they were trying to make a re-entry and they blew up in the atmosphere.
Yes.
Does that sound right? That was Columbia, right?
I think so. Challenger was when I was in like...
Challenger was in the
Third grade.
86.
Yeah. 89.
Was it 89?
Because I was in school. Because I remember we were watching it on TV.
Oh, fuck. Well, my mom...
Because that's the one that blew up on takeoff, right?
Yes, and there was a teacher...
Yes. That's why we were watching it in school.
Yeah.
Because they were like, hey, there's a teacher.
Yeah. So, my mom would always...
I was in 2nd grade? 1st grade?
Was it that?
I was born in 83. So that would have been...
88?
87 to 89-ish
Yeah.
era. Yeah.
So my mom was telling me that, like, it was such a big deal because first off, she was a woman and she was a teacher.
Right.
I get, like, why she was on that because, like, a woman teacher, like, cool. But, like, she wasn't an astronaut. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, why would they? I don't know. But have you ever seen, like, the before, like, the... So you look up the names of the people who are on the Challenger, and then you type in where are they now, and there's like tons of what?
Columbia was... Are we talking about Columbia or Challenger?
Challenger. I think it was 87 or 86.
January 28th, 1986.
Yep. Powerful memory. Before I was born.
The Challenger was in 83.
The one with the teacher on it?
No. Wait. Why? That's different. Why is that a different date?
I not know, amigo.
Hold on, let's do it this way.
But those people that were supposedly on Challenger, like, people on Reddit have posted like these different things, and it's it looks like the people but older. Like they never were on that rocket when it blew up. I've seen a couple of videos about it. It kind of freaks me out a bit. What I was saying, I remember.
Okay, so Challenger was 73 seconds after launch, January 28th, 1986. Columbia was
2003.
re-entry 2003.
Yeah.
February 1st. Wow.
Yeah.
That's like 3 days apart.
Is it really?
January 28th to February 1st.
Yeah.
I mean, it's decades apart, but like
Same
that's
time
weird
frame.
that it's
That's
like
weird.
within a week of each other.
Yeah. Let's just add.
Are we going down this rabbit hole?
Yeah, we'll figure. What is? I remember. So I was outside. I had just woken up. I was
Christia McAuliffe, the first teacher in space. She didn't make it to space.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She like the Columbia one. I just woken up and I went outside to skateboard. It was early. Like it was on a Sunday morning, I think. It was on a weekend, but like I remember hearing it sounded like thunder, but it was like a pretty day. It was like you heard like what?
Beer me, please.
Yeah, Daddy. I'll beer you.
Thank you. It was a Saturday.
Saturday? Yeah. Because I was at my mom's in Hallsville, and I remember being up skateboarding, but it was early.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was so obsessed with skateboarding, I'd like fucking wake up the first thing in the morning and go for it. But you heard like the explosion.
Yeah.
Like when it broke through. And then not even 45 minutes later, my mom's like, "Did you hear anything when you're outside?" I was like, "Yeah, it sounded like thunder, but there's not." Like I was like, "It sounded like
bright sunny day."
She's like, "Yeah, a fucking spaceship just blew up in the atmosphere." And she's like, "When I was younger, the Challenger exploded. We have something." It was a weird thing. She tied
an odd bonding moment.
Yeah. I was like, "Cool,
trauma bonding."
Yeah, NASA killed people in front of us. This is cool. I really fucking thanks, Mom. My mom always tried to make memories. But like in the
worst
fucking
way possible.
weirdest way possible. She asked me Saturday, we got back from fishing, and I was getting the kids ready, and I was like, we're gonna have to go home. I want to cook this fish and check on Dolly. I haven't seen her in a little bit. That's what kind of pet owner I am. I don't like leaving her alone very long.
Yeah.
And she's like, "How you doing?" I was like, "Do you want to go into this?"
Are you asking because you feel like you need to, or do you really?
And also, I really need you not to say like, "Have you gave it to God?
Yeah,
have you prayed about it?"
Let's not go there.
I just need you to understand, like yikes. And she's like, "Well, I'm your mom. I need to know." And I was like, I just have a really hard time being here. That's yeah. She's like, "Don't say that." I was like, "What the fuck are we doing?" Like,
it's like, you mean here, or here in general? Here in general.
I told her that I want to like start having a family tradition with my brothers and sister. Like, I want us to get together, just us, during the holidays, and like have it like a low key friends and family thing. Like I know he had like my brother Chad has friends that don't have family around here, and like I want it to be like a family get together, but like my family.
Yeah.
Like you and other, like I want us to get together
and do shit
and do like just Thanksgiving and Christmas, like
Friendsgiving, but grown up.
Yeah. It won't be very grown up. We'll just get fucking hammered.
Yeah,
but like, I just think that would be super dope.
There's a reason the liquor stores here are closed on holidays.
1,000%. They know what.
Yeah.
Think how much money they missing when they do that, though.
Oh, that's true.
There is a liquor store in Gladewater, and it stayed open Christmas Eve till midnight.
Breaking the law.
Breaking the law. And me and Dalton would run out there. We're like, it's going to be another 24 hours. We better make it count.
Stock up.
Yeah, stock up. And we would do like the secret drinking. Like, nobody knew how drunk we were sometimes. Yeah. We'd drink all day. There'd be fucking whiskey in our coffee. And then like after lunch, we'd start like breaking beers open. And they're like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's the holidays.
That checks out.
It's the holidays. They're drinking a little beer. But like, by the time we were drinking beer, was like
bottle of whiskey already gone.
Fucking trying to sober up.
Yeah.
And we're like, God damn, Christmas is the fucking best. And that's when we started arguing with family members that like, God, it was so much fun. We'd be like, we'd get drunk, and there was this worship song, and it was called "In the Secret, in the Quiet Place." So we like walked by, and we would sing to that dude, "In the Secret." But that's how you knew, like, we're fucking.
Yeah, we're
hammered.
We've reached that point.
And like at the end of the night, we're trying to go home, and I'll be like, "You gotta drive home, Kaylin. I can't operate this starship.
I can't even spell my name."
It was great.
Yeah.
You eat all day, drink all day.
Yeah. Hang out with your kids, hang out with your family.
Have a fucking power nap.
Yeah. If you're lucky.
Yeah. I remember one Christmas, I was plowed by 10 a.m. Like,
oh, yeah.
super drunk. And, like, we played in the front yard with all the toys. And, like, just having the best time. Like, I built a bunch of fucking, like, tricycles and stuff. Just, yeah!
These are going to fall apart later.
Right. And that's what NASA does with their spaceships.
Yeah, they just blow motherfuckers up.
They just get drunk and build shit. I don't know. It's cool to see SpaceX go up. Like,
yeah, I think it's cool what they're doing.
Blue Origin today sent a bunch of ladies up in space.
Okay.
That's the Jeff Bezos company. They like Katy Perry.
Those are the ones where you can pay for a ticket.
Right, that's what it is. And all it is like a straight shot.
Yeah, you go into like low orbit.
Yeah.
And then you come back.
Yeah, it's
basically what that Red Bull dude did.
Yep.
He did. They're not jumping out.
What the fuck is that dude? The Dude Perfect guys. One of them flew up in space.
Yeah. And
he's like, "This is the greatest day of my life." But like, they're going up and they're like parachuting down, basically.
Yeah. You hear that and you see dudes like, William Shatner did that, and it
as he should
fucked him up.
Yeah.
He was like, "I've never felt like a less important thing in my life."
Which is crazy because you were the star.
You were the captain of the USS Enterprise.
James Kirk.
Yeah.
Of the Enterprise.
I mean, it's crazy. Like that could be like a generational difference too.
Yeah.
Right?
Or think about when you're growing up. There's like airplanes were fucking. Well, like
relatively new.
Yeah. Well, talking about William Shatner, one of the most famous episodes of Twilight Zone was "Something on the Wing."
There's
something on the wing. That's
famously redone by
Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Ace Ventura.
Just where I'm at in life, I'm watching old shows again.
Yeah.
I love it. I fucking like. It's so. I don't know. It's almost refreshing, seeing like these no-name actors.
Yeah.
Acting their ass off. Like, they shit on everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking one episode of Perry Mason shits on anything CSI or any of those motherfuckers have ever done.
Fucking Matlock.
Fucking Andy Griffith was like perfect.
Yeah. It was a little cheesy.
They made a new Matlock.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that with Kathy Bates?
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's her, I might give it a
haven't watched it yet.
I haven't either.
Because that show and the Star Trek: The Next Generation, those two things hold a very special place in my heart,
dude.
Because I grew up watching them with my parents.
Yep, I would watch Star Trek: The Next Generation. It came on one night, like Saturday night after.
I think that's right.
Because me and my dad would watch Star Trek: The Next Generation, and he would always go like, "There was a Star Trek before this," and I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, it's like, just called Star Trek.
It's just Star Trek. But this is Star Trek: The Next Generation, and Patrick Stewart is now the captain. What was his name in that show?
Jean-Luc Picard.
Jean-Luc Picard. Captain Picard. Like,
number one. Make it so.
And then like, I don't know. It's been really cool watching these old shows, and like, they're fucking entertaining.
Oh, they're great.
And there's no like agenda.
Mm-mm.
It's just entertainment. And they're fucking cool cars. They're dressed like badasses.
They're just drinking space beers and fucking space chicks.
Yeah, basically. What was his name? Scotty, the fucking engine guy, and coolest motherfucker alive.
Paul Meany.
Yeah.
The actor, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
And then you got fucking shit. The kid. He ended up being in The Big Bang Theory. as like or the antagonist?
Dave Whipke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dave Whipke.
Yeah, he was Diana Troy's son, whatever his fucking name was.
Right.
Yeah.
I fucking love that shit. Me and the kids watch.
Yes, Columbo, fucking fantastic show. And you're right. I got the first officers, or not I got the engineers mixed up. That is O'Brien, not the other guy.
What are you talking about? O'Brien.
The first officer, or the engineer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Columbo's a shit. I tell you another fucking low key badass show from way back in the gap is Kojak, the Night Stalker. So they had Kojak the movie.
So my dad was a lawyer, so like he had a really special hard on for Matlock.
Oh, okay.
Because like he was like, oh yeah, this dude.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
My dad was a piece of shit, so he just loved watching guys. I'm just kidding.
Your dad was Riker.
Yeah. Kojak, there was a movie called Kojak and the Night Stalker. And he works for the NIS, which is like this low publication magazine. And he's like...
It's supposed to be like the National Enquirer?
Kind of, yeah. Well, it's like the National Enquirer, but more like the Sun.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's like real news. Not
sort of, but it's like fucking...
tabloid shit.
Yeah, tabloid shit. And he starts noticing like these women are getting strangled at night. And...
It was your dad?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it wasn't women, it was chicken. That's what he chokes. But he noticed like this correlation, like every 83, 86 years, like a string of murders happen and then it goes away forever for like another 80 something years. Like you can see like, so he's doing all this research and you find out there's a guy that strangles chicks like every fucking couple of decades just so he can become young again. And he lives
shit.
And then he lives underground.
He's a lizard person.
Yeah, he just kills people and he gets young and he lives underground. So he like gets old and he's like, I gotta kill these chicks. Then he gets young again. So that's what the movie is.
Adrenochrome.
Yeah, and then they made a series and it like has different things like that. So he's trying to write this story, but he ends up like fucking killing a succubus from breaking this ancient tablet from Mesopotamian area.
So it's like Supernatural before Supernatural.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. And he's like an asshole. Like he will drive up on any crime scene and take pictures. He's like captain, and the captain's like, Kojak, I told you, motherfucker, I'll kick you. You know, like it's a cool show. Like I really love it.
It's like if Shaft was sci-fi.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shaft.
That's cool.
A bad mother. Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
I fucking love that shit. I've been trying to find it. I've fucking started the new series, the season of Black Mirror. Have you ever seen any of them?
I watched the first season.
So like,
and then had kids and didn't get to watch it anymore.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
So that's where I'm at in my life right now. Is I'm trying to like
find all the shows you missed.
I just watched Squid Games for the first time.
I have never seen a fucking lick of Squid Games.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as good as the hype was when it first came out, but it's a pretty cool show. But yeah, I'm kind of going back and watching shit that I didn't have time to watch or didn't get the opportunity to watch.
Right.
Some of that being children, some of that being relationship status at that point in time.
Right. Well, when I was married, I watched Pride and Prejudice once a week, and I was just supposed to like it. That's the dumbest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life. And unfortunately, I know everything about it.
Yeah.
Mr. Darcy.
Fucking kick rocks, you dumb idiot. So Black Mirror is like...
There's a new season coming out.
It's out.
Is it out now?
I just started it. I started it last night, and the first episode is like... So, like, Black Mirror is good about making something that's like, yeah, this is a show.
Yeah. But what if?
But it's like 1 degree away from like, yeah, I could see that absolutely happen.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it for you, but I want to spoil it for you.
Go for it.
So, it's called Common People, and it is fucking what's her name? Rashida Jones?
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a person.
Bad as fuck. had the biggest crush on her since Office. Man, Jim fucked up on that one. So it's her and like this Irish guy. He's in a lot of different shows. I can't think of his name either. They're married and they have like great relationship. He's a doting husband, works hard. She's a teacher, and finds out that she had a tumor on her brain.
Oh shit! Okay.
Like in the first 5 seconds of the show, she's like, "Oh, my head," like you're like, "Oh fuck,
she's gonna die.
She's gonna have something with her brain." Well, this woman comes up to him, like he just gets the news from the nurse, and they're like, "She may never wake up." So this dude is contemplating, like, I'm gonna lose the love of my life, and it's done.
Yeah.
And this other chick comes up, is like, "There's another alternative. We're a company that
will download her brain into a new body.
Will download her brain and keep it alive with this like carbon computer chip in her brain. It'll wake her up, and like she will stay alive, and she'll stay alive as long as she's in these certain areas of coverage. But like the first thing she sells this guy. This is a spoiler alert. I'm so sorry if you haven't seen this episode. It's fucking great. You
should mute it for like the next 30 seconds. She'll be fine.
Yeah. So boy, I
hour and a half.
At fucking 20 years.
See you next week.
So the way she was laying it out, like, yeah, we're a new startup, and like the coverage is very
Starlink.
Basically, it's very hit and miss, and she's like, it's like we'll put it in her for free, and it's only $300 a month to keep her alive.
And that includes the network coverage.
Where it's covered.
Oh, okay.
So she's awake. The only side effect is she has to sleep like 9 to 10 hours a night.
She's got to recharge.
Basically.
Yeah.
And she later, like they're going through this, and he's having a hard time making the payments, $300 a month.
Checks out.
Right. Also, like one of his coworkers watches this thing called Dumb Dummies. It's like a live stream thing where these dudes.
Welcome to Jackass.
Yeah, but these dudes like piss in cups and drink it for money, or pull their tooth out for money, or finger their butthole in a camera for money.
It's like if Jackass had an OnlyFans.
Yes, it's exactly that.
Yeah.
So.
Or this.
He's having a hard time. Yeah. Please, if you want to pay me to see me pull a tooth, I'll think about it. See, this is how close it is from fucking.
We're on the.
Well, as the show goes on, she starts like talking like an advertisement. Like this kid, one of her students comes up to her like, "Yeah, my mommy left my daddy," and then she goes like, "With Christ Heart Services, counseling is available."
So they're downloading ads.
They're downloading ads, and then they
shit.
go to the fucking person. And they're like, "What the hell?" She's speaking in ads. Like, yeah, that's that's like our base model. You
can pay for the ad-free services.
You can pay for Plus. Gives you ad-free. Well, then Plus, they get Plus, the ads stop, and then it turns into Plus becomes the base model.
Yeah, there's Plus.
And then there's like this other thing called Lux, and like
Plus Premium. It's
so premium, and she can like on an app, she can like control her mood. Well, it comes out the dude's been on Dumb Dummies trying to pay the bills, and someone paid him like $500 to take his mask off because he was like, and then he fingers his butt. He gets fired from his job because he kills a kid from like fighting. Like this one kid was like posted a picture of him like, "Look at this fag."
Yeah.
And like he goes up there, he's like, "Is it funny now, motherfucker?" And then the kid falls backwards and gets ran over by a crane. It's a
crane.
Yeah, a crane was coming. He falls down, and the crane goes boop, boop.
Slow moving motherfucker.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. The whole thing, you're like,
we're that close.
It's nothing. It's minuscule how small.
I mean, when you think about it, the Black Mirror, the whole thing is it's this, right? It's your phone screen.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, yeah, we're there already.
Right. Like, there's things about Black Mirror that could happen today.
Yeah. They're not that far off. That
No.
Neuralink bullshit.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta pee again.
I gotta pee too.
Talk amongst yourselves in the chat. Chat. I don't even edit this out for Spotify. I just leave the breaks in.
Plus the movement free of charge.
Hey, your shoes on top.
Yeah.
Hey, we're back.
Which one?
So, Tiffany said, "OMG, Matt is the hottest," and some Doro91 said, "I love his glorious beard," and Chili Cheese Swag said, "That's 2 beat breaks. We're keeping count."
Control yourselves, ladies. I've got enough
You
beard to
should
feed the needy.
Definitely keep count. Not defiantly. You should defiantly. I'm not even going to change it.
Yeah, just keep it going. We were outside talking like we should make an advertisement on our Spotify for the pee breaks.
Yeah.
And
Call
just,
it white noise.
Or just like, hey, this pee break is brought to you by Cash App. Please support the podcast.
Sponsored pee breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're contractually obligated to take at least 4.
It's kind of written into our own shit. So
At least you're on YouTube listening to it, because on Spotify, I don't edit that out. It's just dead air
yeah,
for however long that was.
I would love to go back and see if there's like a fucking ghost voice.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That was cool.
That was cool.
Like looking back, that was cool
Yeah.
as shit.
The dude, Travis asked me again when we want to go do the theater thing.
Ooh.
I'm like, whenever, man. Just plan.
That's the thing. Like,
You're gonna have to let me know some dates so I can answer your question.
yep. Does he listen to the podcast?
I think so. Yes, he does.
If you want us to be a part of that, you have to like give us some word. He posted a picture about his wife having
So, apparently, you know Doro91.
Okay.
Because this is not the first. Surprisingly, this is not the first time Matt has called me a lady. Because you said, "Control yourselves, ladies."
I don't know this person.
Maybe they'll tell us who they are. DOROW91.
Okay. What? I don't know. I can't see people through their profile.
Yeah, man up and put a picture of yourself on there.
Our lady up. Watch it be my dad.
That would be a wild turn of events. It's like, I know you don't ever talk to me, son, but hey, I'm watching you on YouTube.
Only brewed in Golden, Colorado since 1873.
It says that on the label. You don't need to put it on the cap. Also.
Oh, I got this one, the last one. Golden since 1873. Yo, Coors. I watched fucking... So, the reason why I'm drinking Coors is I watched Smoking the Bandit last night.
He said, "You do remember back in the day on the back porch playing guitar, drinking, and telling stories back in '08?
Yeah, man. Sure. Dude, listen.
Sounds like this mystery needs a few more clues.
No, just stay mysterious. This is great. Like, I'm fine with this. Yeah, I played a lot of guitar and on back
Drink a
porches
lot of
and
beers.
drink a lot of beer. Look at
Tell a
me.
lot of stories.
I'm fucking almost 40, and this is me.
We're just inside.
Yeah.
It's the only difference.
This used to be a cigarette.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the only difference.
it's had a lot of beer since then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's this week.
My daughter. Oh, she broke my fucking heart Friday. So I was heading to my mom's. I was going to spend the night at my mom's. We were going to get up and go fishing.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, we're heading to Granny's, but I'm going to swing by and get some beer. And she's like, I don't think you need beer this weekend, Dad. I was like, what? She's like, I think you're all right without it. I was like, huh?
Nope.
Is this kind of like you
So
saying?
you're like, all right, cool. Whiskey it is.
I was just like, do you not want me to drink this weekend? She's like, be great. I was like,
Shit.
hey, man. And I said, okay, we'll fucking white knuckle this whole thing. So I white knuckled a whole night with my mom.
Oh, no.
It actually was kind of cool because she has like a giant yard and a lot of property. So I
Just disappeared.
brought my golf clubs.
Nice.
So me and the girls were hitting golf balls.
Just fucking up our yard.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, scooping shit. Yeah, because the Masters was this weekend, so
Yeah.
I was like in golf mode. I have to tell you, I can say this, and the next time we golf, it won't even fucking look like I did. But I figured out my my drive. You know, like those fucking really badass drives I've done in the past,
Yeah.
like they're straight and far. I did that 5 times in a row, and like from my car to the edge of the woods was 120 yards, and I was going over them trees.
Good.
And my daughters were like, "What?" And then I hooked one so far into the neighbors, like man,
Killed a goat somewhere.
dude, it was scary. And then I worked on my clubs, so it was 120 yards to the woods, and I smoked my 5-iron to the woods, like straight stinger. My girls thought I was Rory. They thought I was the Masters champion of Augusta.
The only green jacket I'm getting is from a leprechaun costume.
I can buy my own green jacket.
That's right.
Green jacket, gold jacket, who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit?
I'm glad he won. I wanted Bryson to win. Like, that was my overall pick.
Bryson should have won. He shit all over the place.
He just fucking, like, no offense, I love him to death, and this is not me talking shit. Like, that's where my mind works. He'll hear this podcast. He's
I
like,
hope he does. Hi, Bryson. How's it going?
but if you listen to this podcast, Bryson, I'm not talking shit about you. I just think you came apart at the seams. Something happened.
He did.
And I hate that for you.
He that was the definition of a choke job.
It sucks.
That was the Cowboys in the playoffs.
It sucks.
It's the worst because I was rooting for that guy so hard. Like he's been playing so good.
The first day they were
He's
not
good for golf because he's like
golf is fun for everyone.
That's why I don't like Roy. Like Roy's a great golfer. I'm
I
not
like
gonna take
Rory.
anything away from
No,
Rory.
I like Rory
He's
a lot.
skilled. Good for him for getting the career Grand Slam. That's fantastic. There's only been 5 other people to do it.
Yep.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
But he is like watching fucking shit dry on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
He takes himself so damn seriously.
Yeah.
And it's just not fun.
Seeing
It's
him,
not entertaining.
but like, okay, I get that. And like, there's like the purists that think like golf's entertaining because it's golf. But then you get Bryson, and Bryson's trying to fucking make a hole-in-one over his house.
Yeah.
Like, I can get both sides of it. I love entertainment. Entertain the
It's
fuck
the
out of me.
same argument that you have for baseball, right? Baseball
talking
audience
about-
is dying.
Baseball's the fucking
No.
greatest sport.
But if you go by TV ratings.
Yeah, it's not great to watch live on TV.
It's so you get young people involved, which is what people like Bryson and the other YouTube dudes are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Is they're bringing a new audience to the sport.
right.
And as fucked up as live is, it's a weird thing. I can't stand watching it because it doesn't make fucking sense.
Bryson is,
But it's bringing new audience to the sport.
well, shout out Lil Wayne. He sent out a tweet, and he was like, y'all need to get off my boy's Bryson. Because he's part of Live doesn't mean he's not one of the best golf players alive.
how do you get out these balls?
Get off my motherfucking friend Bryson.
Bryson's like my favorite person golf wise.
yeah.
Since I've started playing golf and like realizing who golf players were, it's also made me like really realize how magical Tiger was
Oh, it's like untouchable.
on fucking touchable.
Untouchable.
So like his dad would take him to these golf clubs, like courses. And they're like, you know, imply whatever racist comment you want to make.
Well, this was back in the
80s
late
and 90s.
70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it was still, country clubs are still very much
It
on
was
the segregationist.
It was very 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Tiger would like, he's like, I'm going to play, give me the course record because I'm going to break it. And that's what he did.
Have you seen his kid play?
Same fucking swing.
Charlie?
Same fucking
It's
swing.
ridiculous.
It's pure. It's like God, I don't believe in cloning outside of like,
Well, I mean, he's been taught by
The best.
So that's how you're going to learn.
right.
It's like Phil Mickelson's dad was right-handed,
Right.
and he would go watch his dad play
Right.
and learn to play from his dad, but he would stand across from his dad and swing like his dad. That's why Phil Mickelson is right-handed,
But he swings left.
but he golfs left-handed because that's how he learned how to play.
right.
I
get that.
He used to putt right-handed because he did everything else left-handed.
Yeah.
But now he does everything.
I get that because
He was a mirror.
I was so like me teaching my daughters how to swing a golf club's comical. So I'm like, okay, I don't know the mechanics behind this, but I know some things that I do that work, you know?
Right.
So I'm like mirrored image to Carrington, and I'm like, it's like, spread your legs apart, match your legs to mine, you know, keep this arm straight, you know, but I'm like, ooh, keep this arm straight.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's backwards.
And, like, I can get that, like, learning, like, I don't know.
That's how Phil learned how to play. That's why he plays golf like that.
Karis hit off my 3-wood. She fucking made contact after, like, we kind of worked with some stuff. I'm like, da-da-da. And, like, I hit it once, and it went pretty far, but it petered out. It wasn't great. And then she's, like, kind of, like, got into it, swang. She fucking hit the ball harder than I did. I was like, all right, that's enough, guys. We've learned.
You're done.
So, like, I kind of mentioned to him, I was like, I don't know for sure. I'm not positive. Like, I thought we were going to try to play golf this weekend, but, like, I get it. We didn't.
This weekend, though.
We'll see, yeah.
I'm planning on it.
I need to. I really want to.
Seth said if we want to, we can get together on Friday. Do you work Friday?
Yeah.
It's Good Friday.
Oh, no, I don't. Ooh, we could play golf on
He's
Friday.
like, tell Matt he's invited. I was like, all right, cool.
Oh, shit.
We'll talk about that on the podcast.
Oh, shit.
So I may have the boys. I'm not sure yet. I don't know if Jacqueline wants to work, but even if we do, I'll take Cade.
It's Good Friday.
I think they're open.
Yeah, people have things that need to be things. That's how I get around.
Animals don't celebrate Easter.
Dolly does. This is her first Easter. I'm really excited. I'm going to put bunny ears on her and take pictures.
Nice.
Yeah. Fuck that cat, actually. Actually, there's some days I'm like, I get it. I'm a cat person.
And then the other days you're like, fuck.
This bitch decided, like, it was cool to, like, I just got back in the swing of things, like, sleeping all night long. Heavily medicated.
Yes, of course.
Like,
It's the only way to do it.
So, like, even...
What's fucked up about that is, like, after a month and a half, that shit stops working. You got to switch. You got to change it up. Confuse your body. Keep your body confused.
Keep it guessing.
Yeah.
Throw it up in the air.
What's in me now?
I don't know. Like, I think, like, what my body's problem is like, no. You've put heavier shit in us, and we survived.
Yeah.
This is child's play.
Easy.
You dumb motherfucker. So, like...
My body's biggest problem is my fucking brain.
Yep. Last night, I knew I was going to have a hard time sleeping. So I take the sleepy pills with a dose of the Z-Quil. Like, I, like, fucking...
You're mixing your sauces.
Yeah, I took the pill, and then I took a shot of Z-Quil, and then I drank 4 beers watching Smokey and the Bandit. By the end of Smokey and the Bandit, I'm like, God damn! Like,
You're not sleepy, you're just high.
I was ripped, dude. I was fucking ripped. Like, it wasn't like high as in like, what am I? It was like I'm either gonna go to sleep or I'm going to the goddamn liquor store. Like, it was no different. It was fucked up. It was not great. And about 9:20, 9:30, I like lay down. I was like, I gotta go to sleep or it's gonna get bad.
Yeah.
Like, I could feel the fucking wheels turning into my head and getting into shit. Like, I was past the point of like, no, it's Sunday. I need to not do that. But also, there's like a moment of me like, we can go to the bar. There's a bar on the corner of fucking 154 and 31 in Gladewater.
Yeah, it's called The Bar.
The bar.
Yeah.
And
That's only, 10 minutes from your house?
Yeah.
15 minutes from your
I've been
house?
like wanting to go there, but like I don't go there because I know like
big darts place.
I know I'll love it. I know I'll fucking welcome with open arms.
Yeah.
And I don't need to do that.
No.
I don't need a bar that close to... It's all back roads.
It is.
And they're all old dudes. I think I'll just have a great time. They have a chicken shit bingo night. They put a chicken in a cage and it has a bingo board like numbers. And wherever the bird shits is where you mark on your scorecard. You know how much
That's
like...
fantastic.
You know how long it would take for a bird to make someone do bingo?
Just one bird.
Yeah, it's like an 8-hour event.
How much shit do they feed this bird?
I don't know. Like, in my mind, I was like, there's no way the bird's going to shit
Birds
that.
shit a lot.
Not that much.
Maybe.
What's a bingo card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6? 6 squares?
Yeah, but it's like a 6x6 or 8x8 card.
Yeah, so it would be eight or eight. Bingo.
It's like 64.
You get a middle
that's
sing.
64 opportunities to shit.
Yeah. That's 64.
What if it shits in the same place all night long?
What if it just has diarrhea? Just spreads the board.
Everybody wins.
Yeah. Oh, but we lose at the same time. Like, I'm just thinking, like, if
How bad does that smell?
I don't know. How cheap
Not
are their,
good.
How cheap is their beer?
Yeah, it's true.
If I'm gonna be there the whole fucking time, I'm not spending $5 a beer.
No, it better be like $2.
I'm gonna fucking truck
Especially if
beers
there's chicken shit in there.
it. With truck beers. I'm gonna truck beers it. I just. I literally just said our podcast name, not meaning
That's
to.
where the name came from.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking tailgate it. I don't know. It looks so much fun when they do it on Sundays, and I kind of want to just do it and see if I can get some like old biker chick to like gum my dick for a minute or two.
Just take her teeth out.
My.
Hey, baby, why don't you take them teeth out and go to town?
God, any touch would be what I need. I'm fucking miserable.
I can't back you on that one, but yeah, I understand.
Man, you smell Aquanet and Marlboro smoke on her fucking breath. I don't know, dude.
Are you flammable?
Fucking White Diamonds perfume.
A little bit of diesel in there.
Ooh. No, I wouldn't do that. That would be a rough night. That'd be a rough waking up and be like, yikes.
The night would probably be amazing. It would be the next morning. You'd be like, what the fuck did I do?
Honestly, 100%. I say this from experience. I would never talk about it. That's all I'm going to say.
That would be an off-air conversation.
It probably wouldn't. It'd probably be like, okay,
Take that to your grave.
murder
That.
and that. Nobody
you
will
probably
ever.
talk about murder first.
100%.
I killed a man yesterday.
This motherfucker.
that would be your excuse. That would be your out. No, I was not doing that. I
Killed a guy.
I was committing murder.
Yeah. No, I don't know, dude. I've cartwheeled in weird cornfields. Like, I shouldn't. That shit, I just wouldn't.
I was abducted by aliens. That wasn't me.
I will
it was
say,
a skinwalker.
I will say, I have woken up at 6 a.m. Sunday morning in a place I didn't recognize, next to things I don't want to talk about, and like Tom Cruise ain't got shit on me sneaking out of somewhere. Fucking, I'm Ethan Hawke. I'm
Hunt.
Yeah.
Ethan Hawke was an actor.
Oh, Outsiders. Yeah. Whatever. They're the same fucking guy. Scientology. Same. I'm not proud of some things I've done in my past, but I'm not above it now. Like,
Yeah.
where I'm sitting at right
Like,
now.
Given the opportunity, you'd be below it, it sounds like.
You have to stay on top or you suffocate.
Hey, if you keep your expectations low enough, you'll never be disappointed.
I can't get any fucking lower. I'm like, I am, man. I say this like on a lot of podcasts we do. Like, the online dating scene is like, it's a fucking dumpster fire. It's like, I'd rather talk about, goddamn, I'd rather do anything than fucking say something about me. But I'm also
And you have to when you're doing the online dating shit.
No,
You're basically
no.
advertising yourself.
No, I have this rule, and it's kind of worked out in my favor. Favor? I'm the savior.
You're my favorite savior. The favior.
My favor. Happy Easter.
Werewolf Jesus.
Whoa, Jesus.
Full moon on Easter, by the way, this year.
It's full moon right now.
No, it's not. It will be this weekend, though.
Ooh, what's that mean?
Werewolf Jesus. That's where I was going with it.
Okay, I didn't know that. You know how much werewolf Jesus loves you? This much.
Ow.
It's fucked up. I'm sorry, Mom.
She doesn't listen. It's okay.
No, she doesn't. She told me, like, y'all talk too much
You
shit.
say the F word too much.
Yeah. Not the bad F word, the other F word. Apparently, the word retard's back. I didn't know that. Like you can call your friends retarded again.
I didn't stop.
Where were we going?
I don't know.
We're talking about fucking weird stuff.
I was talking about you stay on top of it or you'll suffocate. That's where you went.
I was talking about online dating.
There you go.
Yeah, low expectations.
We're back. Yeah, we're back.
So I made this rule for myself I give whoever I'm reaching out to, and like we match or whatever, I give them 5 messages. And if they don't ask one thing about me, I'm gone. That's
a good rule, though.
Because like if you do that, you will cut out whatever narcissistic, crazy bitch. I've seriously, no shit, all day long. Like, what kind of music are you into? What kind of food do you like? You know, just like
basic knowledge questions.
And these girls don't ask one thing about me. And I'm not saying it has to be about me, but honestly, I could be a crazy person.
Yeah, asking you all these questions.
What's your favorite food? Eating shit out of baby diapers. Wow, woo. You know, like,
yeah.
It just makes you feel like I get it. You want to be doted on, but fuck, I do too.
Well, also with like, if you're trying to, plan a date or a meetup or whatever, like, you gotta know this.
I like to fucking have things like I need to know what you enjoy.
Yeah, like,
and then I'll plan the fucking date.
If you're vegan or whatever, I'm not gonna take you to Texas Roadhouse.
I'm taking you to Texas Day Brazil.
Yeah, we're gonna eat
and
meat off a stick.
Meat sweats, and I'm gonna say it's vegan.
Yeah,
you never heard of this place?
This is vegan beef.
I'm not gonna do that. I don't, man. Honestly, if there was a chick that's like I'm 100% vegan, I'm like,
can't.
We're not gonna work.
Yeah,
we're not gonna work out because I love pork rinds, and that's fucking hate meat fried. Like, nom 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 nom. Yeah. I love it. No offense to anyone that's vegan. I'm not gonna like talk shit about them, but I can't get on board with that.
Chili Cheese Flag said dating apps are Chump City. You got to swing in the wild.
That's the problem, though. If I go out in the wild, I do terrible things.
Yeah, like
I'll drink fucking 10 of these bad boys with a couple of shots, and then there's no filter, and then I fucking ugh.
Then he takes home a dude.
Yeah, sure. Put wieners in my butt. No gay stuff. I've never been that drunk, I don't think. No. It's fun to act gay, but I'm not gay.
Right.
You know, more power to you if you are gay, but like, I can't do that. Like, I just don't, whatever that is, I don't have it in me.
I have the weakest gag reflex in the world. I can't even chug water, much less put a dick in my mouth. You
can't take shots.
I'm not going to put a dick in my mouth. Or anywhere else.
I don't have that. I don't, whatever that inclination is, like.
Never had it.
Like, I love you as much as I love anyone in the world.
Yeah.
I'm not touching your dick.
Thank you.
And you're not putting anything in my butt.
Nope.
Can't happen.
Don't want to do it.
I can't do it. It's fine if you do that.
Don't care.
Don't care.
Not for me.
Can't do it.
Yeah. That's always been my deal. We've talked about this before. Like, I don't give two shits about your race, creed, orientation, credo, whatever it is.
If you're a decent person, I love you to death.
It's great.
That's it.
Don't try to convert me to your fucking whatever.
Look short, stands tall.
That's about my wiener.
Hit it on the head, banquet beers.
It's about time you put something useful into one of those caps.
Every time I open one up, I want it to be like, this is the lottery numbers you're looking for. I almost bought a lottery ticket today.
That's a valid point. They don't serve booze at the book club. Yeah, but they're all 65 years old.
What book club? Who is that? Who said that?
Chili Cheese Swag. He said, because he said you got to swing in the wild. He said, if I go to the bar, I'm this guy. They don't serve booze at the book.
Well, if I go to the book club, I'm like, have you heard of Graham Hancock? And they're like, what? And they're like, you know about the ancient civilization that got eradicated in the Dryas Younger impact? Like, fuck, I can't talk to nobody. If they're like, do you know about Pride and Prejudice? Like, unfortunately, I do, but
there you go. There's your in.
Yeah, no. I don't want to be with someone that knows anything about it. Like, I do, but I don't. God. I'm just putting it out there. It's like the secret. Whatever. That fucking program, like, if you think it'll come true.
Yeah, you're manifesting this
Manifesting. That's what the secret is all about, manifesting your own future.
Yeah.
Like, apparently, I've been manifesting, like, it can't get any worse, and it keeps doing it. So, like...
Hold my beer.
Yeah. The fucking cosmic beings are like, oh, make it worse. He's fucking dumb.
He said we couldn't. Ooh, 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 ooh. Why are we the way we are?
Monkey gods. I can just imagine a fucking chimp as God.
Just throwing shit.
No, I'm manifesting.
You get a poop. You
get a poop.
Everybody gets a poop.
Like, I want a fucking fiercely independent woman. Like a chick that I'm scared of. And like, that means she has to be Latina. So I'm just, or black. Those are the two.
So the majority.
Yeah. White chicks ain't got it. White chicks kind of like, they'll cave under like the look. Like, what are you talking about? And like,
Oh, you're right, babe.
Why are you mad at me?
yeah. I want a girl when I go like, what are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
motherfucker. I'm like, all right, here we go. I like that shit. I fucking love that shit. She needs to have all the tattoos. And like weird ones. Like ones that don't make sense. Not ex-boyfriend names. I've done that. It's not my favorite.
You have a wedding ring tattooed on your finger.
I'm a part of the problem, dude. I'm telling you. I know what I am.
I'm just saying that that's a double standard.
Yeah. I get it.
Okay.
No, I get it. I've asked Noah, I've asked Billy, like, what can we do with this?
Cut it off.
And they're like, man, that's a lot of ink that you put on one finger. And I'm
Hey,
like,
that laser in the garage will burn it off. It'll hurt. We can do it.
I really have thought about taking a fucking art gouger. I don't know. Like, as I said, I've been with women that had ex-husbands' names tattooed on them too. That was a wild choice. Like, not my...
This is my favorite dog.
No, if you have gotten married again and then you put a name with it too, like you didn't figure it out the first
Cross
time.
one out, put another one. Oh,
Yeah.
it was one chick, two names?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, you know this chick.
Okay.
This is the chick that, yeah.
Okay.
So shit, yeah.
Did she cross one out, put it up?
Nope.
Just another.
She's like, I'm gonna get these covered up eventually. I was like, fuck. And then I one time I jokingly said, you should get it covered with my name. And she's like, maybe. I was like, bitch,
Nope,
you
gotta
ain't
go.
learning. You ain't learning no lessons. But no, I just I need an ethnic woman that ain't gonna take no shit off me.
ethnic.
That's what I said. Ethnic.
I said ethic.
Ethnic. That's what I said.
Hard in.
I just need.
In the word ethnic. That's all I meant.
That's what I know. Yeah, ethnic. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Don't fucking make fun of my speech
I'm not.
impediment, dude.
I'm not. I was correcting myself.
Okay. If she loves like classic country
It's a bonus.
and or Wu-Tang
Ain't nothing to fuck with.
ain't nothing to fuck with. Like, I just don't need any more of the girly girls. And they have like this fucking I can't do it anymore. Here.
Monitor the chat while I go pee again.
We're gonna monitor this
Chili
for
cheese.
chumps. I'm a lot. Haha. What the fuck is going on in this? Maybe honestly, your T levels check for real. Wait. I can't read that fucking thing. How dare you? My T levels are high as they can get. He told me to monitor this chat. I'm not doing very well at all. Beep, 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 beep. realness Willie D. That's fucking awesome.
Any groundbreaking developments?
And Willie, or Chili Cheese Swag, told me that maybe I need to get my T levels checked, and I was like, "You can't grow a beard like this if you have no testosterone." Although my
Maybe,
aunt
I don't
had
know.
a mustache, so maybe I'm fucking that up. Then he said, "Come with the realness, Willie D." That was pretty dope.
Excellent burp. Yeah, so I don't know.
What, man?
See, you fucked up. You brought glass bottles. We can't stack them.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. It's just precarious.
So I'm gonna Chili Cheese Swag. Are you a fan of the Ghetto Boys? I mean, you brought up Ghetto Boys is actually one of my favorite rap groups ever. That's where. No, we can stack them. Fuck off. Architects against 9/11. Engineering.
Will Durham, Willie D.
Is that who that is?
That was his reply. Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh.
Willie D 2.0.
Thanks, brother. I'm glad you're here. He's the guy that was with Bob's Container. It all makes sense.
Like,
It
what
all-
about a pentagram man cave?
I think it's the best fucking solution to any. I don't think they listen to any one of our commercials because if they did, they'd be like, "Stop now." So, like, what my thought process: if you had enough money to buy the Bob's Containers, you could make a compound.
Whatever you want it to look like.
Yeah, you can make a compound, and it can be a 5-pointed star, and all your friends can live with you, and you have a cool
Circle place in the middle where everybody hangs out.
breezeway right in the middle of the pentagon of your pentagram. Every
Nice
point of the 5 stars, which is also like Earth, Wind, Fire, Water, Heart,
Captain
Planet.
Yeah.
Exactly. Did you not know Captain Planet was satanic? I don't know.
I thought he was just a liberal.
Yeah. Fuck!
He said you'd be surprised how many people have the same idea.
A pentagram container, yeah. Yeah, hell Satan, dude. That's fucking great. Happy Easter.
Werewolf Jesus.
Where
I died for your rabies vaccination.
I really hope we get to play golf Friday with Seth.
Yeah, I think we just gotta make it work. He said just let me know. I didn't know if you were working. That's why I asked you now because I forgot earlier.
No,
honestly.
I don't think I'm working Friday.
I'm
and
off.
I think I'm gonna tell
As long as my paycheck has hit my bank account by then, I'll be good.
my ex to be like, I'm working Friday, so don't.
I got shit to do.
I got gay things to do. I might just trade days with her and have Friday. I haven't had a Friday without my kids in a while. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll just be like, you have kids Friday night. I'll come get them Saturday and they can stay with me till Sunday.
Yeah.
I'll just have Friday.
Fuck up Alpine Golf Course.
I think we go to Alpine Golf Course, wreck the shit. After Alpine Golf Course, all sunburnt and happy, we just continue.
Yeah.
We just keep going. We turned it into a fucking bender. I need one.
You had one too last weekend.
I need it.
Okay.
I didn't have one last weekend. I didn't drink a drop this weekend.
Last weekend.
What was last weekend?
This is when you went to Greenside with.
That barely counts.
I can still remember that. It doesn't count.
No, that barely counts. I was fine. I say that. Old horse. Shout out Sling and Chain. If you guys want a beard that's gonna like knock your dick in the dirt, Sling and Chain is the one.
For $5.
So my vape died. Can I have yours?
Yeah. For $5, by the way.
Is it $5 now?
Or $7.
7.
Whatever, all their beers are the same price.
7.
So it's $7.
Yep.
For 16 ounces of fuck you.
It's like, ooh,
Yeah, that's good. Orange Dragon.
that tastes. There's a candy I had when I was a kid. I can't remember which one it is, but it tastes like that.
It's like a sour dreamsicle.
Yeah, but it's not.
That's as close as I can come to words.
It's like a fucking orange sweet tart. Talk amongst yourselves. I got a wee. Real bad.
We talked about the pyramid scans like 2 weeks ago.
We can do it again.
We can do it again, though. I haven't seen any new information come out of them. Or the actual official press release that was supposed to come out a month ago. It's all been like summaries and stuff. So I think it's crazy how deep they're saying it goes, though. That's way down in the earth. Tiffany, you need to calm down. Calm down. Oh, they changed the date? I didn't know that.
What date?
Of the official press release from the Khafre pyramid scans.
So first off, the scans, like a couple weeks ago, I was fired up.
Yeah.
And now I've done enough research to realize I shouldn't have got so fired up because, first off, they're Italian.
Okay.
You can't trust them. Secondly, it's like 3 different technologies that don't coexist with each other. So you're seeing things underground, but like it's not enough information to draw these like 3D scans that they made. Like, so they made like these cool over things over the pillars.
Yeah. They're combining LiDAR, their satellite radar, and then something else. Dude wrote a whole program.
Right. It's a very smart technology, and I'm glad they're doing it. But like the only way to get like information about it is like you have to dig. You have to like physically move the shit out of the way, right?
Yes.
We also know that when the Nile River basin overflows, that the water comes underneath the pyramids.
Right. That was the thing in the.
Well, Mr.
findings.
Beast went down there and fucking splashed around in those puddles.
Okay.
So, like, we know that it does flood at some point under the river basin. But, like,
That's a good beer.
Like, I want it to be, like, where my heart is. I'm no expert. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a welder in Texas. I can't figure it out. Where my heart is, though, is, like, I do want it to have something to do with Christopher Dunn's theory.
The underground power generator.
It's like a compressor.
Worst case scenario, it's a conduit for something.
Right.
Best case scenario, it's a machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it produces something that the world actually needs. Free energy or whatever it is. Like power companies weren't really a thing until the fucking early
at this point in time.
Yeah, well, power companies weren't a thing until we invented electricity.
Yeah.
Like it actually cost nothing to make electricity. We just decided to charge the fuck out of people.
Yeah. It's water and friction, baby.
Right. Christopher Dunn thinks that it is some kind of power cell. The same way, like...
It's an acoustic resonance chamber.
Yes. Fucking dude, yes.
That's what it is.
God damn, you smart motherfucker. He's the brains of the operation. I'm just a fucking dumb boy. Huh?
Did you get...
I don't know. So, like, the only thing that remains in history is stone. Like, metal will rust away, die off, you know. Even, like, stainless will eventually dissipate after a certain amount of time. I'm still in your vape again. Because I'm a fiend and I'm kind of drunk. So good. So good. I never want to branch off to, I'm clean.
I know. I just don't want your spit on my lips.
First time for everything, I guess.
We just talked about not being gay. Like 5 minutes ago.
Shut up, you bitch. So the only thing that remains after time is stone. Like, that is the only monument that will remain. I've got a cool story about stones. But I'll tagline that.
Continue.
So, what if, like, we're not having all the parts to the puzzle? Like,
We definitely don't have any of the parts to the puzzle.
like the pyramids are, like, just what remains. Because it's limestone. Like, at one point, they said they had, like, a smooth surface all the way to the top, and it was all this shit. And then thousands and thousands of years of people stealing shit off of it. Like, I get that.
Erosion. General
Yeah.
weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like,
It's in a desert. It's getting sandblasted 24/7.
and also there's, that Robert Schoch guy who is a geologist for Boston University. He came out there and he looked at the Sphinx and he's like, no, this is water erosion. And they're like, no, the water erosion hasn't been, like, this hasn't been a lush tropical place, this, that, and the other.
2,000 years.
More,
Yeah.
like 12, 20,000 years. So, like I like Graham Hancock's theory. Like, this is something left way longer than we know about. And that's what makes sense. But, like, the pyramids being something special. But if, like, what they saw with the LiDAR, radar, super scan thing, like, if it does go that far deep and there's a reason for it and we can figure that out, it changes everything.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I think it's cool that there's a new branch of geology, archaeology, that's accepting
Yeah.
this, like, oh shit, we're way off
Bad.
on all of this stuff.
Right.
And that's becoming a little bit more mainstream.
It's actually, like, from my understanding, as I said, I'm no expert. I don't know shit.
This is just reading.
It's just me being a fucking dude.
It's doom scrolling while I'm pooping.
Little Benjamin Franklin before I go to bed and reading shit. And like, so, like, I'd like to think that, like, it's been an uphill climb just to get some of this shit looked at the way people see it.
Right.
Your Graham Hancocks, your Randall Carsons, your fucking Chris Dorsetti, Christopher Dunn.
Yeah.
Like, all these dudes that are like, God, like, you fucking call a spade a spade. Like, it's not
The math ain't mathin'.
Yeah, like, it really is convenient if you can, like, say, no, this is only a couple thousand years old. Don't throw up.
I had to cough while I had to swallow. Not good.
That's called a qualo. Qualo bears.
Sorry. Continue.
No, I and, like, it's, I think now things, like, I think enough people have got on board with, like, this, none of this shit makes sense.
And there's enough people that are willing to admit now
Yeah.
that it's like,
Yeah.
we should look at this again.
Right. And at one point our time span on this earth was 12,000 years.
That's way wrong.
And then it's been fucking obliterated, like, by everything. The fucking, okay. I watched the podcast with the CEO for Colossus, who is making the dire wolf, woolly mammoth shit. He said on Rogan that the woolly mammoth is, like, it was walking the earth like 4,000 years ago. But it was also way back 60,000 years ago. Like a big long run on the earth. And that fucking blew my mind.
When you think about it, fucking crocodiles and alligators.
Yeah.
They've been the same. They're smaller now than they used to be.
Yeah.
But other than that, they're an unchanged species from a million years ago,
like,
basically.
Like, human, like, my this has been my philosophy with alligators and crocodiles. Like, us humans have been multiplying like fucking rabbits for the past 3,000 years. give or take.
Probably longer, but yeah.
Yeah,
Close.
way long. I mean, just like we started learning how to eat more. So
The prevalence of proliferation.
yes,
That's
and now
the name of this episode.
better write it down. Prevalence of
Proliferation.
I don't know how to spell any of those words. I know of OF. I'm smart.
And
Was there a "the" in there?
the first word.
The prevalence of okay, yeah. So I think like human interaction and like you got it?
Spell check will fix it.
Google's I think like human interaction and like us just fucking with shit, killing things.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we have knocked down some things down to a peg.
Yeah.
Like there's no real stories about like the fucking creatures in the swamps of like Florida, the Seminole people, and like all the Louisiana coonasses and before them. Like you don't know if like there's stories of giant gators.
Yeah.
But like what if those gators were giant? They were just dinosaurs and we fucking killed them and they just haven't
so
lived.
much meat on that gator.
Yeah. Look at all that gator down
Look at all
there.
that
What
gator
they
meat.
said, old
Look at
boy?
Look at all that gator meat down there.
But like
Doro said if they didn't taste so good, we wouldn't kill them.
they taste pretty sweet.
Facts, my man.
Gator tastes like chicken if chicken wanted to taste like gator. Gator good.
Gator is good. I've had it. It's
It's
delicious.
so good. Yeah, it's fucking all. It's like delicious.
It's like if the whole chicken was made out of chicken thighs.
Yep.
Like if you had just one walking, clucking chicken thigh
So
that laid eggs.
I went to 3 opening games of LSU, like home games, tailgating. Me and Dalton. We went down to Baton Rouge, and you'd find people barbecuing whole gators wrapped in bacon,
Oh yeah.
and it was like the best.
Yeah.
And like they give you like a fucking cut off of it, like here you go.
Just walk up, pull you up.
It's
chunk
such a
off and go.
fucking magical place. South Louisiana is such a magical place.
Did you hear about that wide receiver? Mm-mm. He was projected first round draft pick this year for LSU. I can't remember his name. Hold on, I'll look it up. Anyway, underwater chicken. Yes, it is. It is an aquatic chicken, like a duck.
So is my mom.
He was involved in like a vehicular manslaughter thing.
Oh yeah.
So he lives in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Houston this weekend.
Yeah.
Got in a fight with a family member. Had a gun. Popped off around on the ground. Got in his car. Left. Well, the family called in like, "Hey, you need to go get this dude. Make sure he's okay."
I wiped it off.
I saw that. Thank you.
My
It's
asshole.
very considerate of you. Constable tries to pull him over because he recognized the car.
Yeah,
Dude runs.
as you do in Houston.
Yeah. Or if you have like a pending court date for involuntary murder.
Yeah,
Basically.
still did. But I tricked it.
It's like one of those flashlights where you shake it to turn the light on.
That'd be a fucking $1 million idea.
Oh, dude. Talking about those crackheads on the street.
Shake and vape.
Anyway,
I think I could shake one for like a long
chase ends in a crash.
time.
Officers go up to...
Do the business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He shot himself in the head while he was driving.
I heard about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
His life was, his whole future.
Just right there. He's about to make $1 billion.
Yeah. Cowboys were going to sign him.
No.
He didn't have to do shit.
Cowboys wouldn't sign him. He was too good.
It's funny, but it's also true. Got a lot of comments tonight. This is kind of cool.
It's been a good... there's only like 4 people watching, but it's a very active chat.
I like
I'm
it.
having a great time.
I'm glad I didn't keep them stacked. That would have been...
So this is why you can drink so many beers. All of these are at least an eighth of the way still full. I clean up after you when you leave. I understand how much beer is left in your cups.
I
Sir.
just don't leave a little bit.
It's just spit.
Yeah.
That's what Letterkenny says. That's all spit.
Do you want me to drink it?
No.
For $20. I don't know. I just don't drink the last little bit of the beer.
I paid for the whole can.
Yeah. It's my business.
I'm drinking it.
No.
I will smoke a cigarette down until the filter starts burning.
cigarettes are different. I say that like the last run of cigarettes I would smoke, like when I was smoking cigarettes, I was rolling my own.
Yeah.
And I was smoking them till like the fucking embers were burning. This was like smoking a cigarette on my way home from work, and it was a rolled cigarette. And as I'm driving, I'm like,
Burning your lips.
No, well, a cop pulls me over because he's like seeing me going boo boo boo, you know. And he's like, "Where's the weed?" I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Saw you chiefing that thing.
And I was like, "No, I roll my own cigarettes." And I showed him the papers and stuff. Like this is my, like, I opened up the case I had. I was like, "Look at these are what I smoke." And he's like, "Don't smoke cigarettes like that, you fucking loser." I was like, he didn't say those words exactly, but that
was the gist of the conversation.
And like he could smell the cigarette smoke pouring out of my truck, you know, like
my fingers are yellow.
Yeah.
Come on.
The fact that I vape is like actually groundbreaking. Like I fucking fought it for years.
Welcome to Trump's America.
Welcome to Trump's America. I was like, if I'm not going to smoke cigarettes, I'm not going to do anything. It was actually Dalton that got me on to the views.
Yeah.
He's like, these ain't those gay vapes. These are like a man's vape. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And then I got hooked bad. And then like 4 pods were way more expensive than one of those, but this one lasts longer than that one. Yeah. And then this one tastes like peppermints. And I'm like, I love peppermints.
It's economics.
Yeah. Trickle down economics.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
Thanks, Bernie Sanders.
Thanks, Bernie. I fucking want...
I'm coming to you once again to ask if I can borrow your vape.
We're coming to you once again. Truck Beers needs money. We have a Cash App.
It's $.
Truck Beers.
Truck Beers.
I almost said Cash App.
Don't do that. Cash App.
Don't give Cash App your money. Just give it to us.
That dude does not need money.
No. Who owns Cash App?
It's the same guy that did Square. I don't remember his name.
George Soros.
No.
Oh, okay. That's the only rich guy I know. The Rothschilds.
Jeff Bezos. Oh, hold on. I got $1. Good, give it to us. What's
$1 will make us holler.
What's that guy's name?
The Square guy? Mark Cuban.
No. That's Shark Tank.
Bob had a baby eats a boy.
That's the greatest commercial ever. Cash App's owned by Block Inc., formerly known as Square. I know that. Who's the guy? Who's the man?
I'm telling you, it's going to go into like...
Jack Dorsey.
Oh, okay. The guy that used to own Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same fucking guy. Jack Dorsey was the CEO of Twitter until Elon put his African penis in it.
South African.
It's the same continent.
Alien.
Well, actually,
it is part of the same continent. Yes, that's an accurate statement.
There's no, like, South America and North America are 2 different continents.
Yeah, but North Dakota and South Dakota are both in America.
Yeah.
South Africa and Africa are both in Africa.
Yeah.
See where I'm...
I know what you're saying. I'm just, like, trying to do the math in my head. Like, I'm going continent level, like...
Right.
North America, South America, Africa. South Africa.
North America.
But there's no North Africa.
But there is a South Africa.
Okay, cool, but there's no North Africa.
Egypt.
That's not North... Is Egypt fucking the like... I'm just
they
lost
don't
in
speak
translation.
North African there, no.
Oh, how do you do? I'm from North Africa. How do you think of those maple leaves, huh?
That'd be crazy.
That'd be fucking wild.
Have you seen our Sphinx?
Howdy doody there.
Hey, have you seen the pyramids today?
After you get done with the pyramids, come get some cheese curds.
Now you're in Minnesota.
Or Wisconsin.
Still not Canada. Also on the same continent, by the way.
No, yeah, it's all the same.
Not as Africa, but as North America.
Yeah. Canada and North and America are the same continent. That's why we should converge. Like the hardcore band. Fuck, man. We need to make music again because I am, like, itchy. I'm having a hard time.
That's the meth.
I don't smoke meth.
No, I'm down. Let's do it. Let's, fuck it. We'll end the podcast right now. We'll go write a song.
Write a song on the podcast.
We could.
Think we could.
Maybe next week.
Maybe next week. Or just one person say do it right now. I don't know.
You do smoke meth. And he said do it.
Okay. I mean, I have riffs.
I have guitars.
What kind of screeching halt will they bring to this podcast? Who said do it?
Doro91, your buddy that you don't know.
I don't.
I love this mystery. I feel like I'm in fucking Scooby-Doo without the bitches.
Velma can get it.
Oh, I love it.
Like, honestly, Daphne's like the gimme. Like, it's not.
They can both get it.
But Velma.
Nah, see, Velma is the one that you don't want. You just said you don't need. I don't want no.
I don't want no nerd.
No, that's Daphne.
What are you talking about? Daphne's.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
I got it backwards.
I
got it backwards.
Don't get my bitches twisted, man.
My bad. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I get serious about cartoon pussy. Like,
clip it. Clip it. Clip it.
Like, God. It goes like Penelope Pitstop can get it. Was it Shiva off Kim Possible? She can get it. The fucking Voodoo Sisters off the Scooby-Doo movie, they can get it. Raven from Teen Titans, she can get it. There's kind of a trend. Like, I can kind of see like a problem I have. It's all like the darker ones. Like spiritually, I think, is what I'm trying to say, not the other way. But April O'Neil? Yeah. I think that's my number one, April O'Neil.
Not the new one.
No, not the new one. I'm talking about the old one. With the fucking yellow jumpsuit and their juggaroonies hanging out. I think that's the way to go. What other cartoon character could get it? Uh-oh. Do I have a pick? I don't need one. I was just going through all the cartoon character ladies.
No, this new April O'Neil shit is the worst downgrade ever.
Yeah. I can't say anything because I think she's like a child in the cartoons. She's the same age as the Ninja Turtles.
In the new one, yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about April O'Neil, like...
But I'm talking like old school.
Yeah, Jugsy McGillicuddy.
Yeah.
Yellow jumpsuit.
It's Dr. Tits McGee to you. Chili Cheese Sweat said a country song about how cartoons aren't as sexy as they used to be.
Are you in tune with me?
Probably not. In drop D. I was already in drop D. Ooh, ooh.
You have a tuner on that.
Yeah, I don't have a battery in it. I don't think.
This thing is a tuner, huh?
Nope.
Sorry, Spotify listeners.
Yeah. You're hearing a bunch of weird noises.
This is fucking not your favorite thing. I can't stand when people tune on mic. Whatever happened to the trim that I would see?
When I was watching cartoons on Saturday morning TV.
I remember when my pants got tight. I thought you were going to get the next verse.
I got nothing.
We're just going.
I'm still trying to tune this motherfucker.
Is it in tune?
No. That's good. Okay. Good enough? Alright, we're good.
So, a country western song is about cartoon chicks being awesome.
Yeah.
Was that what he said?
How cartoons aren't as sexy as they used to be. Not cartoon songs, cartoons.
Why'd they change April Neil to a young black girl?
It's the woke media.
This is hard. I can't.
I ain't happy without Daphne. That's a great fucking name, dude.
Let's see. Well, I ain't happy without Daphne. I need me a little bit more Velma. Give me some Penelope Pit Stop or some Shago. Well, I ain't happy without my Daphne. Why'd they change them to unfuckable characters? Why'd they make them so unfit? I'm just trying to get my rocks off. But I ain't happy without my Daphne. There you go.
Welcome to Truck Beers.
Welcome to Truck Beer. What a fucking clusterfuck.
Dora said I need some Running with Giants feel.
I ain't got enough amp.
I love the way they draw them lines, but in these times. Dude, Chili Cheese, you got some shit going on for you, man. He also said something about Shago, by the way. I didn't read that one, but he said Shago and you said Shago, so that's...
Yeah, that's the Kim Possible chick.
That's the villain, right?
Yeah,
The,
man,
the
like,
green and black chick?
yeah,
Yeah.
that motherfucker could ruin my life.
So that was after my time.
Mine too. I still watched it for her.
We're going Pink Power Ranger.
Kim.
Kim. Also Kim. That was Creed, by the way.
It was. I can't do it. I've only tried to learn that song once, and then I felt bad about it.
It's pronounced Shigo, by the way.
Shigo. Whatever, dude.
Hey, we're writing the song.
Figo, Fago. We're all juggalos here.
I like this element. This is a new
That was
element.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
I'm gonna bring the guitars in here and hang them up. I'm gonna move the hangers. That way we can just
I just might tell conspiracy theories like a fucking...
like singer-songwriter style.
Who really shot JFK? Some people think his power is getting a little bit limited. But I like to think he was a way of the future. I know he was president because his parents were part of the mafia and they kind of endorsed him to be a senator of New Jersey. That's actually kind of a cool idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to fuck around with that, actually.
Let's do that.
Don't die. If you got domed by that tumbler and then died,
That I made? Yeah, that'd be great.
he died doing what he loved.
I wasn't fucking. I didn't die doing what I loved.
I love this. I thought you
This
would
is
too.
great, but if I had to pick a way to go out...
Yeah, 1000%. If I make it to my 80s and the doctor looks me in the eye and the fact your heart is still doing it blows me away. You need to call your loved ones.
More cocaine.
I'm going to note that, but also I got to go find me a streetwalker.
A lot lizard.
And then I'm going to send a fucking group chat I love you.
Today's the day, boys.
I love you. This is my will. And then I'm going to send it. And I'm all right, Katrina, rock my world, little country girl.
It said, look up the song Lee Harvey Was a Friend of Mine by Homer Henderson.
I know that song.
It's basically the same thing you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I know that song, actually. Yes. I fucking...
This will be a musical podcast before you know it.
Well, fuck it, man. There's no fucking
Hey,
stirrup.
we can plug guitars into there also. And it won't show up on YouTube, but it'll be on the fucking...
The
Then you don't have
Spotify.
to download Spotify to get the full audio effect.
I just want more people to listen to us. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
So if I have to play songs on our...
I have to put a battery in that thing so I can tune it. I don't know. That's pretty good by ear.
That was great. No.
It's also a bass. Who fucking cares?
I got a memory on my Facebook, and it was me promoting me and Josh Mantrigger's comedy stuff. And, there's a lot of things I'm bummed out about.
Yeah.
One is being our band broke up.
Yep. Big time sad.
The biggest of time is of sad.
Yeah. Biggest, saddest.
Second place is Josh and I's, improv, just getting on stage and going.
Yeah. It was great. It was hilarious.
My
favorite thing y'all ever did was the show at ETX Brewery in Tyler when y'all wrote the song about the fucking real estate agent.
Yeah.
It was so good.
So we would go on stage with zero plan. Josh didn't know what I was going to play or say. I didn't know what Josh was going to say or play. We just went on stage and we kind of fucking started noodling around. And as we're noodling,
It's
we're
kind of
talking.
like this podcast.
Yeah, exactly. So we were noodling around and we started asking people this next song's about when your dad drove us home in your van, and you're fucking embarrassed because a girl said she didn't like you anymore. Really vulnerable, sensitive topics.
Very relatable things, though.
Yeah, but very relatable things. But then we were if you want us to make up a custom song, it's $10. This dude walks up, hands us $10.
It's we need a name and an occupation.
That's it. That's all we needed was a name and occupation, $10. And this guy comes up trying to embarrass his wife that was there at the brewery, and her name was Maria, and she was a real estate agent, and we made this fucking Marty Robbins Spanish love song.
Amazing.
And the chorus was Maria, why'd you sell your home to me? It was
It was great.
But
it's funny because you guys talked about closing this big deal.
Equity.
And she had just
Yeah.
closed on this massive thing.
And
that
she
she'd
was
been working
like-
on. She was in it. She
was like looking at her husband like, did you tell him all this shit? And they're like, no, these guys are fucking off the
I gave
dome.
him your name and what you did.
And we fucking rocked the fuck
It
out
was
of
amazing.
it. Yeah.
And then y'all made that one dude almost cry.
Who?
The guy that would never look at you.
Oh yeah, look at me, look at me. Like that was the whole set. We just hold one chord, and I'm like, why don't you look at me, look at me, look at like it was so silly.
And you could tell like he knew,
Yeah, it was him.
but he was not gonna acknowledge
Yeah.
the fact that it was him.
Yeah.
It was great.
And like we did a couple of shows at like
And I'm sitting by myself at a table, falling out of my chair,
yeah.
laughing my ass off because I
You're-
know what's going on.
Honestly, you and Cameron McBride were the only people that we knew, like I knew, that came and saw us do that.
Nice.
The rest of them were complete strangers, had no business. Like they would come to a comedy show at this like comedy club in Tyler, and they're like, "Yeah, well, we're gonna catch a show tonight. We don't know what's about to happen." Like they had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'd get us up there, and like honestly, it was like watching someone have a mental breakdown live on stage.
Checks out.
And oh, my bad, baby.
Please.
My bad, baby.
Get you some of that Hulk juice,
Brother.
It was. We did a thing at Chad's bookstore, Laura's bookstore. Let me rephrase
Books
that.
and Barrels.
Books and Barrels, Longview. If you
Check them out
they're great.
for all your booking needs.
If you want to book with Books and Barrels.
A book to read, not to book a thing.
No, don't book that kind of shit. Just read a book. But we did a kind of like improv thing there, and then I guarantee you it was like 3 minutes long of us saying like, we're not going to stop until you tip us. And it was like, that was the like, we're not going to stop until you tip us. Yeah, we're not. And like we held that one chord until
Nice.
someone came up with like $5 to it and thing like, okay, we'll start again.
Thanks, we're done.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Which is fucked up,
It's hilarious.
but it's
though.
funny to me. Yeah. We don't need the money. I do now, but like that's one of the things I'm saddest about. That's not going to be a thing
Yeah, that
anymore.
sucks.
Yeah. I'm just sad that he doesn't fucking message me back. Even on the group chat.
I think he's just so busy.
He's a busy boy now.
He's torquing nuts.
Big grown up boy.
Torquing nuts.
Working the big boy jobs. That's how life be sometimes.
I mean, I have a big boy job, but I can still answer a text message.
I will answer. This is Welcome to Trump's America. That's my favorite way
It's
to.
been your go-to recently.
Yeah, I like. Hey, can you believe this shit? Welcome to Trump's America.
Chad sent me a TikTok yesterday. Saturday. This weekend.
Someday.
And it's like Chinese guy says, "Let me show you all the American things I have in my house." And it was nothing.
Nothing.
You know what's funny? I know for a fact that all of their news vans use our antennas.
Ooh, you got them.
We just had, we delivered 10 of an order of 21.
There's one more beer in the cooler. I'm drinking it.
Okay. There's some more in the fridge. So we delivered 10 last year.
Yeah.
We've delivered 10 so far this year.
You need the people listening.
I build SATCOM antennas. That's what I do. So the shit you see on top of a news van that's pointed at the sky.
Big Daddy Collier builds them
I
shits.
build that shit. So we delivered 10 last year. We've delivered 10 so far this year. There's 11 more on the current order that we have, but it's an order for like 250 total. It's to replace an entire fleet of news vans.
Because there's about to be a lot of news.
Well, it's just they're old. They do obsolete. It's an
yeah.
obsolescent product.
I get it. I'll just being shitty.
So we got an email this morning saying, "Hey, I need you to put this order on hold because we can't afford all this tariff bullshit."
Yep.
So the fact that this Chinese guy is in his house going, "Let me sell all the American products in my house," and it's none. I'm like, yeah, but you do.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry.
I think there's a give and take thing. We do have a lot of shit that's made in China.
This is what started the Great Depression, by the way.
Yep.
Tariff wars.
Tariff wars.
Trade wars.
Yeah, we are actually repeating history verbatim. Like, it's
Yeah.
the same shit that what's going on right now is what happened 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Almost to the fucking day.
What should have been a 4-year recession turned into a 30-year depression.
We're fucked.
Oh, yeah.
We're cooked.
So it's either going to fix itself or it's going to be World War III.
I'm gonna piss, but I'm also gonna say I'm voting for World War III.
At this point, yeah.
Keep talking. I gotta pee.
Yep.
So bad.
I get the hiccups.
You need to stop drinking.
What do you doubt, Chili Cheese Swag? What is your doubt comment in reference to? This is me looking at the screen, waiting for you to answer. Clothes hanger and a pair of pliers. For what? Oh, it's the same as the 20s with more technology. It's going to be close. I don't think it'll get that bad. I don't think we'll let it get that bad. I think the military will get involved significantly faster before it gets that bad. It's because Orange Man Bad and Short King China are having a dick measuring contest. So they realize that both their dicks are tiny and we're getting fucked in the whole thing.
I get it. No, I've said on this podcast, I have no fucking affiliation with him.
No.
I don't have affiliation with the right or the left.
Nope.
Like, honestly, like, what you're getting on this podcast is two dudes that have lived their life as independent as they can. Like, I grew up poor. I grew up with my family being Democrat. And then I've seen what Democrat has become. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like, also I knew what Republican was, and I know what it is now. Like, it's not the same shit. Like, I'm not for any of this shit. Like, you can't fucking put the wool over my eyes on anything. Like,
this is the opposite of what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah,
and
it's not what
that's what they're trying to play it off as.
Right. Like personally, and how I think about like human values, I'm as liberal as it gets. Just because
don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you.
Exactly.
That's kind of how I live my life.
And like, if you want someone to show you honestly like 100% love and respect, I'm your guy. I don't give a fuck what you come from, what you are, nothing. You will get the same person every single time.
Unless you're a piece of shit.
But if you're a fucking dickhead, then you're going to get the worst version of me. And it's not like I'm going to beat your ass, but I'm going to call you out on your bullshit. Yeah. Like, you've seen that up close and personal. It doesn't matter who you are, anything, nothing. If you're a fucking asshole to me or my friends, it's the same shit. Yeah. You're going to get the fucking worst.
You get what you give.
Yeah. And that's how I live my life. That's what I've raised my kids on, is like who you are out in the world is very important. And if you're giving out love and respect and they don't get that back in return, like, fuck them.
Yeah, just eliminate those people from your life.
Live and let live. Like, it's not going to be... I just hate that I can have an opinion on something and it gets construed at, like, different sides of this fucking invisible line that I have no idea where it is.
Yeah.
Like, I hate it.
It's not... I hate to say it's not fair. Because... life's not fair.
Nothing's fair.
It's never going to be
fair.
Right. But it's like you try your best to be you.
Yeah.
Regardless of the scenario.
Yeah.
Like, this is what you're getting.
Right. And who I am, like...
And then that shit gets twisted around like, oh, well, this guy's he's a
misogynist. He's a misogynist. He's a fascist.
Like,
he's a communist.
No, I'm just me. And just because your opinion doesn't line up with what I have in my brain... doesn't make any difference.
No.
We can be adults and we can have a discourse.
Yeah.
That's important.
There was a really sweet time.
There
was a really sweet time from like 2012 to 2016 in that area. And like it felt like there was a line between your Republican, Libertarian, Democrat.
Yeah.
And then 2016, the line became like so much smaller.
Yeah.
Like, I felt good in like 2012 to be like, I'm a libertarian.
There used to be a very clear dividing
I was a very bisexual politician. I fucked on both sides.
Yeah.
Like I had
Just standard American.
standard American.
Fucked either way.
Fucked either way.
Yeah.
And then it got slapped right in my face, and like that's not a thing anymore. Like I can't be liberal on like most like personal things, and I can't be Republican on.
Well, you've got this new thing called you're a centrist, which is
What
like
the fuck is that?
that's what libertarians were. It's the same thing.
It's the same shit. I want people.
But now libertarian is such a liberal, and like they don't want the connotation. That's
like
attached
I'm
to it.
not fucking peeing in the litter box with a fucking foxtail up my ass.
Yeah, but I'll bury it if I pee in it.
Yeah, I'm not that, but I'm also not fucking.
I'm not licking the boot.
I'm not licking the boot.
Yeah,
Like I don't know what I am anymore. Like
just a human, man.
I'm a fucking.
Which is a hard place to be.
I just say I'm from Texas for Texas. Texas forever.
Yeah. So I've got a giant.
Penis.
No.
Oh.
I wouldn't be here if I had a giant penis.
Me either, dude. OF all day.
Yeah.
Check out OnlyFans. Hashtag Matt Smith. For the tiniest grub worm you've ever seen in your life.
It's a big clit and butthole pictures. That's all it is. So I have a big come and take it flag.
Yeah.
It's like when I say big, it's like
Yeah.
36 inches wide.
Give it to me.
I'm gonna.
It's got to be here.
No, you're gonna make the thing that's going here. I'm gonna hang it right there.
Okay.
I don't think it'll fit. Actually, never mind. I mean, I'll just suspend it from the ceiling.
The come and take it is like. That's like my favorite thing about being from Texas. Because, like, the Alamo, the battle that went down, they were like, hey, give up your cannons. Leave this mission down. No harm, no foul. And the response back was like, if you want these fucking cannons,
Come and get it.
Come and take them.
Yeah. All you gotta do is get across this river.
And these ladies, they were hired, like basically told, like, make a flag. It's a cannon. Come and take it. We're gonna hang it in the morning. And that's what was the response. Yeah. I fucking love.
That mentality is what's missing.
I love Texas so much.
You know, it's funny. I watched a thing, and it's a British guy that lives in Texas now.
The dude on TikTok?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like
The fucking traveling Texan or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
English Texan, I think is what it's called. Something like that. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But he's like, it's funny. It's people always ask me to explain
The state.
the mentality of Texas. And it's like the easiest way I can explain
The
it
true mentality. Like,
is like if you see someone abroad that's obviously not from where you're from,
yeah.
a tourist, somebody that's there for work,
Yeah.
whatever it may be, ask them where they're from.
They'll say, I'm from America. I'm from Pakistan. I'm from India.
He said, but Texans will say,
I'm from Texas.
I'm from Texas.
1,000%.
They're not going to say they're from America. They're
Nope.
from the States. They're going to say, I'm from Texas.
1,000%.
And it's like, it's just a different. They're Texans first, Americans second.
Nope.
They're happy to be Americans,
Sure.
but they're proud to be Texans.
Fuck yeah.
Then that's a difference.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy gets it.
No, it's a true thing. I lived in Colorado when I graduated high school.
Well, now, when I was in Sweden, Norway, and I talked to people,
I'm from Texas.
no, I didn't have to say anything. They're like, you're from
Texas.
And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. And it was like the response I always got was hell yeah or fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I went to a grocery store in Sweden and tried to check out, and my card, it didn't get declined. It's like they needed to see an ID
Because
because it was an out of country
Right.
card. So I tried to go through self checkout, didn't work. So I had to go through the line,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy that was there didn't know how to clear the transaction. So he called the manager over, and the manager comes over and he says, "I just see your ID." And I showed him. He goes, Texas? And I was like, yeah. He goes, fuck yeah.
Goddamn right.
He's like, go down the street a block and turn left. That's the bar you want to go to. So this dude told me
To go
like,
to this
is
bar.
where you want to go hang
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool. So that's where me and the dudes that I was working with went that night. and it was a fucking blast.
Good job.
I was like, fuck yeah,
Fucking
dude.
good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Like the hospitality you get from out of country people
Right.
when you're in their country
Yeah.
as a Texan, I feel like it's different than if you're just from Wisconsin or Georgia or
It's not
whatever.
the same. It's not.
well, they hear less lore about Texas.
So all this on my arm is Texas related. It's all Texas related. I haven't finished it because I'm a fucking.
You are right, Doro 91. The Texas flag is the only flag that can fly equal to the American flag. That's because we wrote that shit into our amendments.
Yes,
When we decided to join your country, we were like, yeah, cool, that's fine. But
we didn't join because we needed you. We joined because
you
we're like,
needed us.
fucking A. Like that's so like. At the time, I was working in the oil field, and I was going to like different states all the time. I was one of the earlier adopters of fracking.
Yeah.
Like I went to Houston, I learned how to do some shit, and I went to Oklahoma and trained people. I went to fucking tons of different places. And every time I'd go to a different state, I just got kind of fed up with saying, like, yeah, I'm from Texas. I just decided that I would get a whole goddamn tattoo on my arm to, like, dude, Matt just farted. Oh, my God, I can hear it from here. It's the loudest fucking fart. Sorry. I heard that fart.
It was juicy.
I was trying to like say like, yeah, I got this fucking sleeve because I'm from Texas. No, I was going to all these different states and like I got tired of saying like, yeah, I'm from Texas. I just wanted to get all this shit on my arm to like say like there's no question. Like I'm a Texas fanboy.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to say, like this goddamn state means more to me than a lot of things. Because it's not like a place to live. It's not just like a place to fucking settle down at. Like if you find the right people in your neighborhood, your community, you'll never have to want again for the rest of your life.
No. I
live in this fucking rinky-dink RV park. Like I live in a fucking camper, and some people are kind of sketchy, but I know the people I can count on. And then it might be the same other places. I don't know. I've never been there.
The community aspect here is different than it is in. I'm not going to say every place, but a lot of places.
Well, there's shit that goes down here in Upshur County, Wood County, Gregg County that like some people steal the shit like because they're fucking strung out.
It's not what I meant. I mean, it's the willingness to do for your neighbor.
Yeah, that's
It's
like
different here than it is in a lot of places. I'm not saying that there's not other places that won't take care of their own. I get that.
Like when this sounds like this is gonna sound crazier than shit, but like my mentality about like the Texas state of mind.
Yes, Texas has more of a respect-based attitude that isn't found in other areas of America. That is 1,000% accurate.
So like me personally being a fucking lover of my state, and like if I've got people that I love and respect, and they're handling their business the best they can, and then somebody wants to come out of the left field at them, I can't let that shit fly.
No.
I can't.
No, it's very much a do unto others state too.
Yeah.
Like if you're a good human,
Yeah.
people are gonna reflect the good humanness in you. But if you're a piece of shit,
You
you're
gotta
gonna get drugged through the ditch, baby.
I can't let it. It sounds crazier and shit. Like people don't understand that, but like if I have friends, let's say I have a friend working at a place and he's trying to keep the fucking peace, and then somebody does something that's going to disturb that peace, and then my other friend saying, "Hey, you're disturbing that peace," and then he says something shitty to that friend.
Yeah.
this cannot stand.
No.
If I'm there, I'm not going to let that fucking slide.
Right.
And you've witnessed this.
Yes.
Like,
firsthand.
I cannot let that slide. Like, I'm good with everybody. I fucking love
Until
everybody.
you give me reason not to.
And if you give me one fucking shiny reason not to, I gotta fucking say something.
Yeah.
And I will.
Well,
I'm not saying I'm gonna whoop your ass or anything like that. I'm not trying to be Billy Badass or
No.
anything, but like I have to say something.
You stand up for those that can't stand up for themselves.
Yeah.
And it's not saying that they can't stand up for themselves.
Yeah.
But
But
if I see an opportunity,
I'm going to fucking put my fucking big ass foot in the way.
yeah, just
That's
to make
just
this
how I
dude's
am.
life easier, or this lady's life, or this kid's life, whatever it is.
Yep.
Like, this is
Goddamn.
not how humans are supposed to act.
Nope.
Fix your shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
not hard.
No. If you get so fucking mad that you have to act stupid in public,
Leave.
Go fucking walk a fucking block.
Do that shit in your house. I don't care what you do in your own home. I have kids. They're not going to see it.
No.
They're not. I mean, like, they may see me show my ass,
There was
but they'll understand later that, like, oh yeah, that was dad doing what a man's supposed to do.
2019, 2020. It wasn't COVID time. Like everybody wasn't wearing.
I'm not a big bad burly motherfucker.
No. I'm not saying that. Like I'm just saying, like in 2019, I came out of Walmart with my kids and my ex-wife, and I was putting groceries in the car, and like the lane across the aisleway, there was this fucking, I don't know, not saying meth head, but like,
Yeah,
it was like really, it was really
questionable individual.
it was messed up. This dude was like in his chick's face, and like she was over the hood, like
Cowering.
like oh god,
Yeah.
and he was like in her face, and I said, Kaylin, put the groceries in the car, get the kids buckled up. Here's the keys, crank it up. Like she knew.
Yeah.
She knew she knows who I am.
But your kids just need to know, I got to take the buggy back.
The kids didn't know anything.
But that's all they need to understand. that scenario is like, daddy's going to take the buggy
like
back.
finish putting these groceries up, get the car cranked,
Yeah.
make sure they're buckled up. I'll be back in a second. And I made my way, like, it wasn't like directly across, it was like a couple cars ahead. This dude's like in her face, and I said, hey, like, there's so many other ways we can do this. Like, you don't need to be doing this right here.
Yeah.
And then I look at her like, are you okay? And then he goes off like, she's fine, motherfucker. Like, mind your own business. Is like, goddamn, you did it in public. I can't. Like,
You made it everybody's business.
and like, you know me the best. Like I'm not going to fucking,
You're going to let that slide.
no.
Yeah.
And he's like, get in your fucking car, go home. I was like, we're past that. Like, goddamn, dude. Like, you either need to take a step and let her go home, or she needs to come with me to the police station or whatever the fuck. But like, no more of this shit. We can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
And then he's like getting kind of fluffed up and shit. By this time, this like old cowboy dude pulls up, like walks up. He's like, "You all right?" And I was like, waiting on this dude to tell me what's going on. And like,
And you know this dude. that
and then
pulls
another
up-
dude walks
Yeah,
up, and
it's-
then another dude walks up, and like
That's the
by
thing,
the
it's
time
like-
it's all said and done, there's 4 or 5 dudes,
When
and we're
you're
like,
in the right, you're
Right.
never by yourself.
no. Like, I think what it was is like it took me walking over there, like, hey, what the fuck is
And
going
these
on?
old motherfuckers, you don't want to mess with them.
Goddamn not, dude. No. If my papa was still alive,
They ain't got shit to give a shit about.
got nothing to lose.
Nope.
Everything's paid off.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for the great escape.
Yeah.
The one last adventure,
Yeah.
as fucking Pan would call it. It's just, it's a fucking mentality. Like, goddamn. Like, if you love your state, you know how to have a good time, you know how to drink, and just have the best night.
Well, I think, and like,
But you also know how to get up the next day and do what you need to do.
well, it's like, you know what, shit.
What?
I'm reading back. That's what Chili Cheese Swag said. Like, it's more of a respect based attitude. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you just care for each other. It's not a There's no pride involved with it. There
Nope.
is pride in like this is how our state acts, but it's more
I
of
think
it's more of a like,
yeah.
hey, look, motherfucker, we've got to all survive this together.
Yep.
So
No one's getting out alive.
let's make it as easy as we can.
I think this is a state for that. You know, there's a lot of people that move.
Never mess with a man in overalls. He has too many pockets, and you never know what he has.
Dude, I'm a gaddy daddy. If I wear my
And
bib,
you wear bibs.
if I wear bibbed overalls, you better fucking
Best
strap
case
in.
scenario, he's pulling out his wiener.
Best. Pull out that old oversized clit. Let me have that fucking smokehouse. No, yeah. It's a respect thing.
Yeah,
This state is full of respect.
it's literally don't be a piece of shit.
That's it. Don't.
It's not that hard.
No.
Everybody's like, it's free to be nice. It's also free to be an asshole. Who cares? Be nice.
I've learned being a nice guy, smiling, open doors, yes ma'am, no sir.
Yeah.
I've learned that it's so much easier than being like, fuck you, piss my pants in public.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
No, it makes your day better.
Yeah.
Even if it's just your own personal gratification. I sent you a text like 2 weeks ago the day after we had a podcast. And our big thing is
Yeah, you had a fucking...
our big thing is I
yeah.
was like,
Be
I
nice.
literally said, open a door for somebody.
Yeah.
And that the next day when I went to lunch, I had to go across town for something. So I went to Chipotle
Yeah.
because it was there. I had to go to the UPS store, which
Okay,
is way the
yeah.
fuck on the other side of town.
Right off 4th Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just going to get Chipotle on here. Well, like on my way in, I held the door open for a lady. It looked like she had her hands full. Like she was not,
Yeah.
like she was obviously in the middle of something.
Yeah.
And she looked up and she goes, oh, thank you. I was like, yeah, no problem.
It means
And,
nothing
yeah,
to me.
It took me an extra 3 seconds.
Nothing. It means nothing to me.
No.
I'll hold the door for anybody who needs it.
And then I went up and I picked up my food because I had ordered it
I went
ahead. And then I'm walking out, and this lady, this younger lady with a baby, is coming in, and she's got a stroller. She's got her hands full.
Hoping the fucking
I
door.
held the door open. She was like, she looked at me like I had changed her world.
So
And I was like, yeah, no problem.
So last Friday,
If it like that's the easiest thing to do is be a decent human.
that's it. So,
It's not hard.
So like last Friday, I had to go to the post office and like send a package back or whatever. So I got caught up between like this old dude. I opened the door for him, and there was like a double door.
Mm-hmm.
So he went to the next door and opened it up for me.
Yeah.
But before he can do that, a woman was walking out.
And now you're both just
We're both opening the door, and like
You look at you and you go, the nod.
I opened the door for him. And he's like, "Well, I appreciate that." And then he opened the door, like, "Got you." And then this woman comes out and walks through both doors. And then he's like, "Come on through." And I was like, "Man, I appreciate that very much. I'll get you on the flip side." You
Yeah.
know? Like it was like one of those things, like so much mutual respect.
Yeah.
It's so simple.
Well, and you I like pay it forward's bullshit
Yeah.
to an extent because everybody does it for clout.
I don't give a shit who
But
knows.
when you do something and you see it immediately reciprocated,
yeah.
you're like, cool, all right,
If someone opens the door for me, I will say, "Man, I appreciate that.
absolutely.
Thank you very much."
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not like sucking your dick or nothing, but it's
Dude,
like,
when I took the kids to see the Minecraft movie
yeah.
last weekend, right? McKay had to go pee. No big deal.
Did anyone blow up the movie theater during the chicken jockey
No.
scene?
No.
Just making sure.
I think that caught on after we went.
Good. If someone fucking light off fireworks when my kids are there, I'm scrapping, dude.
Fighting somebody.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Because Jameson would have had a panic attack if that had happened.
Yeah. Cash. Oh shit.
Yeah. So like we're walking out so I can take him to the bathroom, and like I open the door and there's a little kid that's trying to open the door. There's no windows in movie theater doors, right?
Yeah.
And I open the door and I hit this kid in the chest. I'm like, I am so
Yeah.
I am so sorry, buddy. It's
Yeah.
like, and then I think he was there with his granddad,
Oh, poor
and
guy.
I looked up at him and I was like, man, I'm so sorry. He was, hey, don't worry about it.
Ain't no shit off my back.
He said, don't worry about it. It was an accident.
Yeah.
And I was like, brother, thank you so much. He's like, hey, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. See how easy that is?
Yeah.
Like you quote unquote fuck up. And wasn't it like There was no intention behind that.
No.
I'm trying to take my kid to go piss, and he's taking his grandson to go piss, and they're coming back. We're going out. There's no window. You can't see anything.
And you
it's
just-
not like I just slammed the door in this kid's chest.
Yeah, and you didn't say, "Hey, fucking get out of the
And
way."
the first thing I did was like I literally got down on this kid's level, and I was like, "Hey, buddy, I'm so sorry.
oh
Are
my
you
god.
okay?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." And I looked at his grandfather. I was like, "Hey, man, I'm so sorry." He goes, "Hey, don't worry about it."
Yeah.
And then we went on about our business. And then I saw those dudes on the way out of the movie, and I was like, "Hey, what'd you think?" He was like, "It was all right.
Yeah.
Did y'all have a good time?" "Yeah, we had a great time. How about you?" I was like, "Yeah, it was great. My kids loved it." He goes, "Me too."
Yeah.
And that was it.
That was it.
Like, that's how easy it is.
Yeah.
It's not a hard thing
No.
to not suck ass.
I feel like I lucked out. I'd go to the sale barns in Pittsburgh with my granddad,
Those are good dudes.
and every person
Also, some of those dudes are shitty, but they're good dudes.
I would go to the sale barn either in fucking Winsboro and or Pittsburgh, like whatever the fuck. And like I'm a little tyke, and I'm with my granddad. Granddad would hand me a $5 and be like, "Hey, go get us a Dr. Pepper and a pickle, or some shit."
Yeah.
And way too young to be going to the concession stand all alone, but
Yeah, but you're in a safe place.
never had a moment worried about anything, and like I can remember older dudes like, "Hey, what you doing, man?" I'm like, "I'm trying to get the fucking Dr. Pepper or whatever." And they're
Those
like,
are just like, "Hey, why don't you go to the front of the line? Take care of this."
I remember an old guy grabbing, like putting his hand behind my back and like looking at the lady like, this young man has an order to make,
Yeah.
and like just panicking. Like I was just a young guy, like, and then he's like, I was like, "Go ahead, say what you need, son." "I need a Dr. Pepper and a pickle, but like for me and my grandpa, like
So she's like 2.
yeah, and like, but it was just one of those things. Like these older dudes, like they just took care of you.
Yeah.
They didn't worry about shit.
I want to be that guy.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Especially if you're young, like a goddamn. I've learned how much patience I have, like towards kids, like having my own kids, having nephews, having.
It's funny when it's not your kids, though.
If it's
Because it's easier.
It's so much easier.
Because you're not worried. Like, oh, your guardian sent you here on a mission.
Yeah.
Apparently, they trust you. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm just going to help you complete your mission in the best way possible.
I feel like any kid I meet that's not my own kid, like with my own kid,
It might as well be my kid, though.
yeah.
At some point in time.
Like if okay, your kids for example, those kids can do no wrong in my eyes. I talk to them very level, like, hey,
yeah.
sometimes
they
for-
love you. Like, you're McCade's best friend.
yeah, like, but it's easy
Yeah.
because like I know what it's like to be that young, but I feel like I have like a master's class on like how to treat a kid.
Yeah.
Just seeing like these old timers,
Yeah,
how they treated me.
Absolutely.
And like, goddamn, I can remember many conversations. Like my granddad or my dad were having a conversation with these old farmers, and these old farmers brought me into the conversation. And it was like dumb shit. Like my grandpa was trying to sell a tractor, and then they're like doing the bullshit, talking shop or whatever, and they're like, some farmer is like, "What do you think, young man? You're gonna own this place one day. Think they should sell his tractor for this price?" And they're like, "Hey, don't bring him into this."
Yeah.
I was like, "I think you should fucking buy it for what it's asked for. It's a fair price." Just
No idea. Yeah.
no idea, not a fucking lick of sense.
Doro said, "You're making me crave a Cell Barn pickle now. Dang it, Matt."
Did you grow up in Pittsburgh? This is where I'm gonna get his ass.
The mystery is there's clues now.
If you grew up in Pittsburgh, you know about the Sale Barn pickles. But like there's pickles and concession stands at the baseball park.
Every concession stand ever.
I went through Pittsburgh.
He said still am in Pittsburgh.
Jacob Knight. If you want your name on a fucking YouTube, whatever, but it's Jacob Knight. I guarantee it.
We'll see.
Okay. So I went through Pittsburgh Saturday. We went to the Whataburger, which that wasn't there ever.
Yeah. It's brand new. It's
brand
only been for
fucking
like
spanking
2
new.
years.
So my stepdad's like, we'll stop at Whataburger. I was like, in Mount Pleasant? That's a fucking wild drive to go back to Big Cypress. He's like, no, there's one in fucking Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
I was
it's
like,
brand new. It's like 2 years old.
I was like, what the fuck is a fucking Whataburger? He's like, it's like where Burns Pawn Shop,
Uh-huh.
and it's like right up the road. And I was like, Burns Pawn Shop? I haven't been there in 1,000 fucking years. So we went there, and then we drove off the loop going back to Highway 11.
Yeah.
That's the road.
Going back out.
BTW, your cousin lives down that way. I just didn't know there was a Whataburger. I went by her road, and I was like, could have been. And I just kept driving.
It's so close to Whataburger.
We could have had breakfast. We could have fucking number 22s for everybody. I'm glad she's happy. I guess. I don't know.
Is she?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't either. She stopped talking to me. I don't know anything. But like as I'm driving, like they blew up the baseball parks everywhere. There's baseball parks all over the fucking place. And I was like, what is going on? There was a moment where I was like, can I drive around this area to like figure
Chili cheese like, wait, what's her number? 1, sir.
Hold on,
She's
man.
number 1.
I'll tell you.
Don't put her number on the fucking YouTube.
8675309.
Ha! Nice.
No, but like it's crazy driving through the town that I grew up in as a child, and it's like not the same town.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not the same.
Yeah.
Everything has changed. The stores are not there anymore.
No.
Like nothing's there like it used to be.
Except for Herschel's.
Herschel's will never die.
Nope.
We were going the back way from like Lone Star, 557, cut back. He's like, well, this road's straighter and it gets you on the other side of Herschel's, but this road is curvier, but it gets you on the other side of Herschel's. Same distance.
Yeah.
You're driving a trailer, go this way. And I was like, okay. I was like, Herschel's is still fucking open? He's like, goddamn right. I was
Packed
like,
as shit too, man.
I don't understand it. I've never understood the fucking Papa Nachos, Herschel's. They're not going anywhere.
Nope. Ever.
Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
It's passed down from
This
generation
means
to generation.
listen. This means nothing to anybody that's ever been through Pittsburgh. If you don't know where Pittsburgh, Texas is, you don't understand.
There's a Herschel's in Mount Pleasant too.
Yeah,
It's the same people.
yeah. Papa Nachos had a Papa Nachos in Texarkana. It was open for like 2 years and they shut down because they're like, nobody wants this shit.
Can't do it.
Only these Camp County boys wants it. It's such a fucking, it's a mind fuck to me. I drove through downtown on my way back from Big Cypress. The police station is no longer the police station. It's something different. Police station's over here by Bo Pilgrim's like mansion.
Yeah.
It's not
Right when you come into town.
Yeah, it's not the same. Nothing's the same. Except for the factory connection. It's still in that corner.
That's true.
That's the same. It's just weird because like
And that one sketchy ass gas station's been there since like 1986.
which one?
The first that's a Sefco now. It used to be something else way back in the day. It's the first one on the right.
That's a Easy Mart.
Yes.
That Easy Mart, I remember when that wasn't anything. Like, I remember when that Easy Mart was new. Right across the street was Youngbloods, which was a Shell station. And now it's not Youngbloods anymore. It's something different. But when I was a kid, it was Youngbloods, and I went to school with the owner's daughter. Her name was Holly. And everybody wanted to fucking date Holly. You know, we all grew up and realized, like, we just wanted that money. That's all it was. It's just weird, man. Like, going through that town as an adult and, like, looking around, you're like, God, holy shit. What's going on? I'm waiting for the Jacob Knight.
He has not confirmed nor denied
Is that what he
that
said?
was accurate. No.
Oh, I shut him down. That's who he is.
Chili Cheese said, if I wasn't from East Texas, I would find this boring as shit. Back in my day, this place used to be this, but now it's this. Z's, listen to my dad's podcast. Your dad sounds like a cool guy.
Yeah. If your dad's into fucking cool history facts about East Texas towns.
Dora said it used to be a Phillips 66.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Holly was a bag. It said, but I cannot confirm nor deny.
All right, Jacob Knight.
Sounds like you have intimate knowledge.
No, he doesn't. There's no way he even fucking touched that sun. She was the sun. I was Icarus. I tried. I burnt my wings. I don't know, man. Like, it's a fucking mentality, like this small town shit.
Oh, so the gas station was Wag-a-bag.
Yeah. It was Wag-a-bag.
Oh, I misread that. I thought you said was a bag. Which my story is better than yours already.
No.
Because if she was a bag.
She's not a bag. She's a good girl. I don't know. I moved out my freshman year. She was a good girl. I don't know what happened afterwards. Not great, I think. But, like, the fucking... Her... She was a baddie all the way up to, like, freshman year.
And then you left, so you don't know.
Yeah, I never had a shot. My friend, Matt Collier, did.
That's me.
No, Matt Crouch. Sorry. I had a friend named Matt Crouch.
I mean, I might have had a shot.
Matt Crouch, we were friends, and they dated like in 5th grade. And it was like, he was a motorcycle dirt bike guy. He was hot.
I know that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah. He was hot shit.
Yeah.
His dad and my dad and like our parents helped build that fucking racetrack out in Pittsburgh, Prairie Creek. Mm-hmm. And then Prairie Creek went to dog shit. I don't know what happened.
So there's no more beers in the cooler?
I go to the fridge.
Go to the fridge.
I'll get you beer.
Give me a beer, Dad. We're still waiting on the confirmation on the
I'm gonna let you drink this all American. I'm drinking this Dosies.
It's not good. It's not bad. It's not good though.
What's wrong with it?
That? It's not as good as the Modelo. They tried to be the same as the Modelo Salt and Lime. It's not as good. We're still waiting on the confirmation, Doro 91, about your true identity.
Who gives a shit? Just thank you for fucking being here with us.
No, it's fantastic, but I'm curious now.
I think it's Jacob Knight. Or it's not Jeremy.
No, his name is like
his name is
Loftus.
Jeremy Loftus from Pittsburgh, 1989.
His social security number is in it.
Yeah.
Like it's. He doesn't understand screen names.
It's cool. Like, so Gilmer has changed a lot because I grew up.
It's changed a lot in the 8 years I've been here.
Yes, it's just like you watch these small towns develop, and they're trying to keep up with shit, and it's not. It's just cool to watch. Sometimes it's depressing. Like if you're from a big city and you don't understand, like it's rough. Especially for me, like I spent 14 years in one town and everything kind of stayed the same. Nothing really changed. Like the Dairy Queen used to be on one corner, and now it disappeared and became a car lot. But then now it's been another 14 years or more since I've been through there, and it's all different. It's hard to explain to people that don't understand like small town living, but like it's like shit changes quick, and if you're not like ready for it, it can be disheartening, I guess.
No, that's true. It's very. It's kind of like when you're raising kids, right? Mm-hmm. Like you, for a long portion of their life, you still see them as like babies.
Yeah.
And then you look up and they're like, oh, fuck, they're dating and driving.
Yeah.
Here, take that. I'll drink it.
Not my favorite.
So it's and especially if you've been a part of a community for a long period of time, like you grew up there, you're still there,
Well, like,
whatever. But I'm a transplant to here.
yeah.
But I've only been here for 8 years. But like the amount of change that I've seen in 8 years is massive.
So like,
So the people that have been here for longer, like, I remember when this town used to be.
my family's been a part of Pittsburgh since the beginning. Like, I say Pittsburgh, like it was. If you go down 556, 2.5 miles, and you look to your left on the straightaway, like after a couple of curves,
Yeah.
there's a house out there. That is my family's house. It's an old white house. My aunt lives there. She's crazier than shit. She sells real estate in Pittsburgh. She sold your cousin. Is it Don?
It was off. I turned it back on.
Mine's still on. Sorry for the noises. Just making sure everything was going good. But she sold your cousin
Her
her
house.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she had like a picture on her Facebook because I was doing like a little creepy stalky thing.
Thanks, homie.
And she's like, this woman's a single mother of 4, this, that, and the other. And I was like, ain't Mary.
No.
How did you? And I told her, I was like, do not do any more
No.
dealings. with
Stay away from my
this.
shit.
She's a great woman. Like, I get it. She just pulled
No.
herself by the fucking bootstraps and did that. I don't know. Is it all dying?
Yeah, my mic's dying. For YouTube, at least.
Here, but just use this mic.
We'll share.
But like, man.
Put it in the butt plug.
Can you hear us?
Oh, that was almost so cool. There we go. It's balanced.
We could turn it off. We can shut it down.
I think we're good. We're still going. We're
put that on the charger.
That's bullshit.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I can put this charger real quick.
I would love to like. What is this? You have all the fucking comments coming through. I don't know what's going on.
Chili Cheese asked for a musical reaction. He's like, can I pay for a musical reaction? I was like, sure.
It's Cash App, baby.
And he told me my mic died. And he said, Matt 2, your mic died. I said, which one is Matt 2? And he said, you are. I was like, great. I'm number 2.
Nah, dude, you're number 1.
Viva Truck Beers. Hell yeah.
Viva
Chili
la Truck
Cheese.
Beers.
Viva Truck Beers. Like a fart in a hallway. What are you talking about, Doro? What's like a fart in a hallway?
Your ex-girlfriend?
I don't have an ex-girlfriend.
I'm gonna pee.
I have an ex-wife.
I gotta pee, man.
Hey, thanks for the heads up on the mic, man. We would not have known.
I was trying to burn my mustache.
Oh, okay. My co-host is doing dumb shit, like trying to light his face on fire. Oh, the mic is like a fart in the hallway. Died? Yeah. Checks out. Or the mic that we're using now. The links are all the same. It's at Truck Beers everything. The Cash App is $ Truck Beers.
Dollar bills, y'all.
The cash tag is $ Truck Beers.
It's just.
I think that's what they call it. Cash tag.
Somehow we fucking like found.
I don't know how that. This has been my thing since we started, right?
How the fuck did we find the one thing?
How did we stumble upon the thing that's not taken?
That's how I like. That's how I just take it as destiny. Did it die?
No, I can't hear it. Pardon me while I finger this microphone.
Like I don't know how we figured out like the one thing that hasn't been taken over like the 27 years of internet, like true internet.
Yeah.
Like the one
Well,
thing,
especially like the last 5-7 years.
right?
Where like you can't, if you want to start a website right now,
Good luck.
yeah, it's got to be like your name, 1837.92.
So my first
Something dumb shit
the
like
first
that.
podcast I ever took over, like try to do, Masters of Mediocre.
Is that better, Doro 91, Mr. Knight?
Is that better, Jacob? The ex-Marine firefighter? I know who you are. You can't trick me.
He said yes. But that's
Good.
a very benign answer to a lot of questions.
I bet this is fucking Joe Biden. What the
Well, you see, one time I was listening to this podcast, and
So, the thing is, these black kids used to flatten down my hair at the swimming hole.
it's the wildest interview
That's
ever.
the fucking... So, when I was in... Well, Masters of Mediocre, me and Boo, we had that podcast for a little while. And it was fun. And I was like, I'm going to make a website. And I went on fucking whatever website maker. Masters of Mediocre was taken. I was like, there's no way. Who the fuck? Like, it's an oxymoron.
Yeah.
First off.
Yeah. How can you master something and be mediocre?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great name for a podcast.
It's fantastic.
I still love that name. But I'm not going to fucking do it now. Like,
Like, if I was going to do another name, it'd be like The Theologist.
yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that's taken.
1,000%.
Has to be.
Yeah.
Truck beers, available.
It's like the fucking band name curse.
Oh, it's, yeah, you have, I've
You'll-
got this name.
You'll never
There's
have
6 bands named that.
If I was going to make another band name, it's going to be the Wilford Brimleys. Because I guarantee that's not been taken.
Copyright.
Copyright. Or whatever fucking Kevin Blaylock came up with that one time. That was a good name. I can't remember it now. It was like Loveless.
Yeah, we'll have to go back and listen to that episode.
I'm not.
East Texas Wendigo.
That's a good names. That's a good name.
Yeah, that was the name of that episode.
It was a great name.
I get lucky every once in a while.
You're great at naming these fucking podcasts. This is fun.
It's a good time.
Look at all these beers.
Look at all that good work we've done.
I did a good job. America.
Oh, that's why that mic died. We're going on 3 hours.
These dudes don't last very long.
You're making it too hard to pay you.
It's not hard at all, actually. Cash App and then look up truck beers. It's one word.
God.
Words are hard to spell. I get it. Thank God we're not like on TikTok.
I can't wait.
You
You got to get like 1,000 subscribers on TikTok to go
Yep.
live, though. That's stupid.
It's not set up for people. I will post something on our TikTok and then like I'll get comments that are like, "Fuck you, you dickhead. I hope your mom dies." Like, it's not great. Some dude on our fucking YouTube, I made a short like, "Hey, watch this thing or you're gonna prove my mom." And she's like, "I guess you proved your mom right." I gotta say his name. I'm gonna say it on this fucking podcast because I ain't giving no shits. He says something pretty ugly.
Man, I would love to stream on TikTok, but we are about 900 subscribers away.
999
You
Nobody, like, it's hard to get followers on TikTok because
tell all your friends. We'll do it.
just
I would
like-
love to do it.
just like Taking Back Sunday. Was it you that shared that like video on TikTok?
The things that I want to teach my children.
Yes.
Yeah. There's like one is like don't be an asshole. 2 is be nice to everybody else.
Yeah.
And like there was a top 10 things I want my children to know.
Yeah, his name was John Varvatos. He said, "Guess your mom was right." John Varvatos, you can eat all of my ass.
Well, his last name's really close to Vatos, but checks out.
No, it's not. It's Vavartos.
Close enough.
Fucking piece of shit. I guess. He might be a good guy. He was just probably saying like, "Yeah, I saw your viewers on that podcast."
Yeah.
I don't know.
But no, like it was like 1 was be nice, 2 was also be nice in a different way, and 3 through 10 were, and you can tell all your friends. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a straight up the first 2 albums of Taking Back Sunday. Like that changed me. That was like That changed who I am as a person. Lucky me, I had a older cousin that like introduced me to the first album, you know? And then from there I went from Brand New and all kinds of different bands. What are you doing?
Chili cheese swag.
I'm going red.
Said.
It's dead. It's dead.
All right. Bye, YouTube. We love you.
Can y'all hear us? It just died. We'll just fucking turn it on and say goodbye.
All right, YouTube. We love you.
We love you guys. Thank y'all for commenting. Our fucking microphones are dying.
We'll be back next week.
Yeah, same time, same place.
So if you want to hear the rest of this podcast, you got to get it on Spotify. It'll be up Wednesday.
Yeah, we're going to keep this going. You just won't hear us.
Yeah, it's be video only. You can imagine what we're saying. Use your imaginations.
Imaginations.
Same truck channel, same truck beers.
Imaginations.
The Reading Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow. That guy was a fucking saint.
He still is. LeVar Burton? He's still alive.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying, like, when he was doing Reading Rainbow, he was a fucking saint.
Well, he was making a lot of money.
You think?
Yeah.
Nah, you should Google that. I don't think he was making as much money as you think.
All right. We'll see you later, YouTube.
Thanks for coming in my face.
Bye.
Bye, babies.
Oh, my God.
Now that YouTube's out of the way, we can talk about some real shit.
I've charged these things.
I think 3 hours is the fucking...
Those things are supposed to have like 8-hour battery life. They were also
for both of them. That's 6 hours.
But they were also really cheap.
Yeah.
So we're like...
I think we might need to like invest in some better
mics. Yes.
Better mics for that thing.
I wonder if they'll work while they're plugged in.
Hey man, 100 views on the fucking live?
Dude, we had like the chat.
Look at that.
The chat was
holy
constant.
Shit. Look at us, man.
I feel like that's Drew with
Who?
the new screen name. Chili Cheese Swag. Just
Maybe.
some of the shit he said. And like
Cool
we're still
sheets.
recording on fucking
Yeah.
Spotify.
Yeah.
I don't know,
dude. It could be like some dude that's not from around here because he said something about I didn't grow up in a fucking...
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird.
He follows us on YouTube, so that's a neat thing. He might, I don't know,
man. This YouTube adventure has been cool.
I did not expect it to be the way
We've been honestly, we've been hit and miss. There's been like a couple episodes. Like last week, I get it. Like we had I think moving the router helped a lot. We had no lag. We had no.
This has been perfect.
It was solid.
You
the whole
said
time.
like, hey, this, that, and the other.
That
fart smells like fried chicken. Like
that's
no,
weird,
dude. It's not great. Good job.
That almost picked me up off the chair.
You did. You became 2 inches taller. That was
wild. It's me, Mario. Oh, that smells bad too.
I'm smelling only my fried chicken fart. That's weird.
It's so weird.
Well, it's because I've been eating nothing but catfish for dinner and lunch.
So I asked you this question in text message. Are fish fillets equivalent to chicken breast?
I said the
and
dumbest shit. No, shut the fuck up. I said the dumbest shit.
You did. You were like,
nah, dude. Nah, dude.
All right, I won't say it. But I was like, that. And then there's like radio silence.
You can say it because I was like,
you were like, well, fish don't make milk, so they don't have titties. And I was like, fucker, neither do chickens.
I was like, you got me. I'm not gonna say shit.
And then you never replied. I was like, maybe I'm wrong. I started second guessing myself. I was like,
no, dude. You said that, and I was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, fuck it, I guess.
I'm gonna hang out with my kids. Y'all can fucking talk among yourselves. Oh my man. You you're like, yeah, chicken.
Chickens don't either.
I was like, yeah, you're right. I literally read that message and I just threw my phone and I was like,
Fuck it. Fuck it.
they'll figure it out when I die. I don't know. You're gonna get knocked out by those tumblers
That's why they call them tumblers. They tumble.
because they kill my best friend. Yeah, I get it. No, when you said that, and I thought I was so smart. I was like, fish don't have titties, so they can't make milk. And I sent it, and then you said like, so neither do chickens. I was like, fuck.
I quit.
I was just looking at like, yeah, fish don't have titties. That's all. That's as far as my brain.
They're not mammals.
Yeah,
Like, fucking neither are chickens.
I hate myself. I really do.
You were so confident in your reply.
I did. No, like,
And then I looked at that. I was like,
I would love nothing more. I would love nothing more to
big
say.
camera on your face
I
while
would-
you read that message.
I would love nothing more to to tell you like I said that to be silly. Like
No,
that.
you meant it.
That was like a
You were in it.
like I was expecting that.
Yeah.
That response. But guess what?
Nope.
Not even a fucking little bit.
Not at all.
I said that with like all my heart. Like, fish don't have memory glands. You fucking idiot. Like, God, I'm so stupid sometimes. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. When that message came across my phone, I like my kids were in the car, we're leaving from my mom's house.
Fuck it.
And I was like, guess what? They're about to be burned. And, like, beep, 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 beep. And you sent back, I was like, I just fucking seized up and I was like, oh yeah, I'm an idiot forever.
Just drove into a bridge embankment.
All right, we're going to heaven together. That's not funny.
That's a funny, just a little bit.
I just want Spotify to realize we love y'all the most. Well, we're trying our best. Like, we're trying to figure things out.
I mean, we do love you the most, Spotify, but YouTube's a close second.
It's
This
fucking,
especially tonight. Like,
we
this
have
is our third
or fourth.
I think it's our third live stream. First one went pretty good. No, it's our fourth. You're right. First one went pretty good. Second, we had that one weird buffer issue.
Yeah.
It fixed. The third one was
Shit.
2 parts because the first 20 minutes
Yeah.
are on one stream. The second
Yeah.
hour to hour and a half.
I
is on another stream.
I kind of love the interaction. Like, I love people being able to
I
comment.
like having this so I can like.
Well, for me, I just see you go deep, 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 and I'm like, I'm just
So like your idea of having like a screen
yeah,
would be fantastic.
Yeah.
So I could like I want to put that here.
yeah. So people can,
Well,
You know.
not so much so people can see it, but so like we can both see it.
right?
Or I need to like we need to rearrange this beer tower and put the iPad where we can both see comments.
Never.
And then we could beer tower here.
Never.
Beer tower here.
Never.
Build it around the ring for beer bell.
I don't know, man. You missed an audio call from Willie D. Right now, I'll call him. We'll put him on the Spotify's.
Just tell him we're live before you answer it. When he answers, that way he knows.
Hey, you're on you're on our fucking Spotify right now. Hey, baby.
Excellent. Hey, long time listener, first time caller.
Oh, dude, I'm so happy.
Is this chili cheese swag?
That's Willie D. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This is Chili Cheese Swag.
Hell yeah.
New Mage 187 Cyborg Goblin. I go by mini name.
Goddamn right.
It sounds like way too much to keep up with.
Yeah, you're good.
Well, you know, you got a lot of creative names. You got to
Diversify.
You gotta diversify. Yeah.
Diversify.
You know, you think of all these different passwords. You got all these accounts. You got to mix it up.
I have the same.
Anyway.
I have the same
password every account.
for everything.
Yeah.
If someone can figure out my password, I'm ruined. I'm financially ruined.
I'm already that.
Don't get me wrong.
Fuck
the,
it.
the passwords are all the same.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
It's usernames where you can really kind of
Just
branch out.
branch out.
Hey, thank you so much for all the comments. That was a great time.
Oh no, hey, number one supporter over here.
You're the fucking man, dude. You've paid us more than anybody, so like I'm about you.
Checks out.
I mean, I'm not trying to boast about $100. That's chump change. But
Shit.
trolling in the comments is how I'm trying to, get the churn going, get the people responding. By the way, how hot is this Tiffany?
How hot is what?
This Tiffany lady.
Oh, I'm not the one to answer this question, but like I know someone is.
So not okay. Busted. I got it.
I wouldn't say she's not hot, but like I'm not the one putting the meat to her, so I don't know.
Well, you could be, man. I hear a lot of excuses on here, man. You could be. So you got more muscles than me. That's literally all you need.
There's only one muscle that matters.
It's only one muscle that matters, dude.
That's the brain, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. The tongue is the only muscle that works harder than my heart.
Yeah, sorry to bust y'all's balls. I just wanted to say that, like, you guys, again, you know me. Biggest fan you got.
I love you. I love you. I loved your sister first, but I love you the most.
I think that's interesting. I'm in the phase of life that I would be willing to do a documentary on, like,
Your sister?
my older friends that thought my sister was hot and what the fuck was going through their minds.
Let me just go through it real quick on our fucking Spotify. You can show your sister later. I think your sister was the only girl in that high school that was interesting, that knew who the tsunami bombs were in 2005.
That's impressive.
And I was like, oh, you know who the tsunami bombs are? I love you forever. Have you ever heard of Alkaline Trio? Because not many people have. So, like, I think she just knew interesting bands that weren't whatever the fucking...
What everybody else
whatever
is into.
MTV didn't feed down people's faces or
Oh,
few.
sure. No, and I'm right there with you, but what really, like, kind of clambers up my mind is, like, is Mikey the guy that introduced all the cool shit? 'Cause, come on, let's be real. It's usually
Who?
the boyfriend has the... Mikey, I don't know his last name.
Wilkerson?
Yes.
No. Mike Wilkerson. So,
You want to talk some shit about him? I'm ready.
okay, we can do this. He doesn't listen to this pod. He has his own podcast to worry about, so we can just go for it.
Yeah, it's Christ United under aluminum guitars.
Yeah, he was the lead singer of my first band, but before that, we were like natural born enemies. Because when I moved to Harmony in like my freshman year, we both had like the same love for him, his Infernal Majesty. Yeah, from Finland. It was before like Bam Margera. Like, it just turned into this whole like fuck fest of us like liking the same band. He's like, I liked him first, and I was like, I guess, man, if you think that, but I've it doesn't matter. And it turned into this whole thing. Like, he thought he knew all the bands before anyone else, and I was like, that's not possible, because I had a really cool cousin that showed me shit so much further in the past than you know. So it's a silly thing to like argue about, but like we've always had like this weird like who's cool first. Much further in the past.
Well, and that's totally typical of a high school thing.
Yeah.
But what I think is so funny is that he perpetuates that
as an adult.
The future,
yeah.
the present.
He's
he never gave up on. He's not
If
a
you mix
quitter.
all those together, you have a full
he said,
beer.
I'm gonna make aluminum guitars, and that's the future. And sure, I laughed at it at the beginning, and I'm still laughing at it now.
I built some of those.
So Matt was he wired up the pickups in some of those guitars.
I got a question. Am I related to Matt, by the way? I have a cousin named Collier.
Okay.
From where?
Live right next door to me. You know what Ted Collier and his sons Dylan and...
Nope, that's the other Colliers. There's like
Those are what colors?
The other Colliers.
there's like 3 Collier families in this area, and none of them are related.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright.
I'm sure we are somewhere way down the road, but not.
If you go back to Adam and Eve, we're all related, Willie.
I mean,
Oh, yeah,
I don't mean
sure.
that
Okay,
deep.
Cool. I just wanted to cross that off before I was,
we
talking
could be.
consent.
Hey,
Yeah.
if you want to say we're cousins, I'm good with that.
You're in good company.
Be careful now. You hardly know me.
No, I've already gave you the fucking wink. He's ready to be your He's already ready to be your family member.
Apparently, you have a hot sister, so that's good enough.
She's not.
Huh.
Dude, she's hardcore now. You know she's a federal probation officer. She'll put you fucking away. She can look you up.
Let this IRS shit go down the hill. She'll
Google
probably be my fucking PO, dude.
Bro, don't you know it's turned into the ERS these days?
I am so excited to see what my life's going to be in the next 2 months, because it might be like a man on the road. We might be doing this podcast in Mexico.
Be like the Johnny Cash prison episode.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. You can pin it as, you can brand it as like, truck beers on the road, but don't allude that you're living in the car.
It's not tax evasion; it's tax dodging.
Yeah, I generated money in all these states, and they're all non-income tax states, so...
Yeah. When I was doing my taxes, they were like, let's do your state tax. And I click on it like, your state doesn't require state tax.
Congratulations!
I was like, God damn it, I thought this was going to be my savior.
no, you got to pay more.
Yeah, you got to pay more.
No, you start learning about deductions real quick.
Well, the thing is, I got just one job that pays the monies, and then now I'm realizing like I need to get more jobs to pay more monies, and then put more money into those jobs.
No, here's what you do. You know, one thing that really surprised me on the podcast earlier, and I hope we're still running. Get this on the fucking tape.
No, we're rolling.
We're rolling.
Hell yeah. One thing that really surprised me earlier is you said you'd never really gotten a refund from the government. You said it was like you'd be happy it was just net even. But both of you have also gotten married very early on.
No,
in your
I
lives.
listen. Let me rephrase this for everybody listening. I have gotten a refund. I've got 3 children. I know what a refund looks like. This is the first year I haven't got. I've not been on the positive side.
Yeah,
buddy, get used to it. It only gets worse from here.
Yeah.
well, that doesn't help.
But this is that's
The plan is
like,
the plan is getting this podcast in a place where we can buy cool shit, and then we can ride it off, and then we can cover our ass.
I was about to say
Allegedly.
the same thing. You get a little bit older and you start realizing the value of a ride off.
Yep. We're gonna donate to charities. We're gonna fucking make our own charity. Like, allegedly.
You're recording the podcast.
The Church of Truck
quote,
Beers.
unquote, make a source of income. And
This
then
is actually.
I had to buy beers for the podcast. That was a business expense.
Oh shit, dude! I'll be set in stone for that shit,
About to be
man.
floating.
So actually, like I know it sounds crazy right now, but like, I really feel like this is going to be the next domination for people to fucking follow.
We'll be like
Well,
Jake Rogan.
without getting into it, I'll say you got a lot of competitors. I know a lot of podcasts in the same space, but
Can they beat me in a
you guys are
fist
from my
fight?
hometown. I'm in the comments out here churning the crowd.
I fucking love you, dude. I'm so glad you fucking. I'm so fucking glad you fucking called me. To like,
Also, thanks for letting us know my mic died.
yeah, that was great, dude. Next time you're in East Texas, let me know and you can come fucking sit in.
Yeah, you'd be on an episode.
Dude, I'm chomping at the bit to fucking get on a truck. Beers episode.
Come kiss your mama. Hey, come kiss your mom and dad on the cheek and come talk to us.
I'm about to say you took the words out of my mouth. Like, I gotta go. You're talking about slamming half a case to go say hi to Ma. It ain't that much different.
Come
Something to do
listen.
about-
Hey. You get your ass up here and you can drink all the beer you want. You're fine. We'll pay for it. It's not a big deal. I would just love to fucking see you, to be honest.
Same, brother. I think we got a lot of catching up to do. I got a lot of, I'm a little bit older, a little bit wiser.
I'm
And I've been shopping around all the conspiracy markets. I think I got a lot of hot topics to push your way.
Hey, you get your ass up here, dude, and come kiss your mama on the cheek and say, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with friends. You're fucking 10 minutes from her house right here, where we're recording right now, and come hang out with us, man.
I will do. I will let you know as soon as I bucket back up in the parts. But in the meanwhile, I just want to give you a little friendly piece of advice. Plaster them fucking dono links. Put your cash up everywhere. Make a fucking link tree. Make it easy for people to pay you, because I swear, if no one's watching, I'll be watching.
Right.
I'll give you $20.
He's right. Make a link tree.
I'll do it.
Popping.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it as soon as I wake up in the morning.
I don't think too that much. Don't think that hard about it. It's all about having fun. But just want to say, one love. Love you guys. Keep on rocking in the free world.
Keep on rocking in the fruit. I love you, dude. Thank you for calling us.
You're our first call-in, by the way.
You're the first. Hey, you're the first caller we've ever had. So this is really cool.
Hey, first and last, shouts out Truck Beers. Give them a follow. That's what I'm about.
Goddamn right, dude.
All
You're
right.
the fucking man.
Hey, we love y'all. We'll see you next week.
Hey, y'all keep it real. Keep on rocking in the free world.